Yep, we can start now. Sorry about the wait, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about the wait, okay. Power of mental slavery. Can't let people write to God with small letters. Can you imagine? Some people will even get offended that you write a God with a small letter G. Who fucked with us like this? Who messed with us? A character we can't see, a character we can't hear, we can't touch, we can't feel, but yet they conditioned us to be afraid of an invincible character. That right there is what they call mental contortion. Aries, hello. No, think about it. A God you cannot see, yet you are afraid of it. You think it is going to punish you any minute now. In fact, there are some people right now that think that this God is getting ready to strike me on my head now because I am speaking. They think that this God somehow has this stick in his hand ready to punish. This is why you will see grown adults. Thank you. Who's sending that? Moon, thank you. This is why you will see grown adults. They finish getting paid in a month. They will take 10%, 20%. One pastor, one old Baba like that, what is his name? Adeboye, said they should make it 30, 40%. 30, 40% only ni Baba yen. Only Gbani Adeboye. Adeboye is one of the oldest scammers. Can somebody give us 1 billion naira? 1 billion. He wants 10 people to bring 1 billion naira only. Barawo. I want you to give violently. Violently. Only. Old thief. Say now violently. And these people, they will go and give violently. Yeah? They will go and give Adeboye their money violently. Violently. Eh? So some people are requesting to come up. Okay, please only come up if you are a believer. Just for now, if you are an atheist, if you're agnostic, if you're just please. I want to have debates with these people, these God lovers, lovers of Jerry Eze, lovers of pastors. Right. Somebody said his name is Love Jesus. Okay, let's see. Love what they love Jesus. Guys, do me a favor now. Share. We only have 2K likes. Man. You people don't like me now. Please, you don't have to like me, to be honest with you, but please just double tap, share, and let's expose charlatans.
Regarding because you're not doing very well.
Huh?
Maybe because you're not doing very well.
Doing very well with
what? Yeah. The things what you say.
I'm not doing very well with what exactly?
Yeah, because no, you say people not putting people not putting likes. That's what you're saying. It.
Have you put any likes at all?
No, not like for what you say. No, because I think it's wrong.
Yeah, you can go. If what I'm saying is wrong and you don't like it, you don't have to be here, love Jesus. You don't want to tap, but you want to come and open your mouth to come and speak here. Can you see this nonsense? You don't want to tap on the live stream, but you want to come and take yourself and get out of here, please. Take your mouth and get out of here. Nobody wants to hear you. Nonsense. Right. Okay. Osa, I gotcha. Maybe because what you shut up. Foolishness. Yeah, Aries, since when? A child of the Lord, since when? Since when did you become a child of the Lord? Guys, please, if you're watching on YouTube, give the stream a thumbs up, please. Give the stream a thumbs up. It helps to boost the live stream. Okay, we've got Chari. Hello, Chari.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I'm not a believer. I'm just here for the support and to listen to the ones who love the pastors and why.
Okay. Can I put you down for a minute? Just
Yeah.
later on, we can open it up. People can come up, right? Just for now, I want to have debates with people who. But thanks for coming up, though, Chari. Please, guys, if you're friendly, if you are someone I know, you're not just for now. I'm just bringing people up that believe in, I don't know, God or whatever these things are. Okay, let's see. We've got IK Cleans. Hello, IK Cleansman. Hello.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. So,
are you a God lover?
Yes.
You're a God lover.
Yes.
You love you love.
What you're saying is
you love an invincible sky daddy.
Yeah. So, but
no, I'm asking, do you love an invincible sky daddy?
So the point is that yes, he's invincible, but
how do you love an invincible sky daddy?
Okay, no, let me explain, right? Because there's the life is not all about the senses. The actual the part that got me interested was what you're saying is true. There's a lot of scam going on in the name of God. True.
Exactly.
You can't controvert it. Exactly. It's a problem. Yes.
And this is right. This is why the God is a scam, because he can be used to scam people. This character that you believe in, this invincible character, right? Can you imagine a character that has never been proven to exist being used to scam people?
Yeah, I understand your concern, but what I want to say is that the present model that we have of people creating an empire in the name of God is a fraud. Fact. But that doesn't change the fact that there is a God that cannot be. Yes, I'm coming. You can't connect to him through the physical sense, because sense has to be empirical. It has to be, it has to follow logic. But beyond the senses, there are reality beyond the senses. So what I'm trying to say is that it's something we are not going to agree, right? I know he's out there. He's there. That's my own personal conviction. But in terms of people using his name to defraud people, that is a big problem. They have built empires in his name. That is fraud. That's a fact. Okay. So we can pick it out from the same scripture, pick it out to see how before our very eyes. A man of God will say anybody who does not pay his tithe will not go to heaven. And people are following them, and they say yes. They're the most brainwashed people.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So imagine that you have employees, right? People that work for you.
Mm-hmm.
They go out and lie about you.
Mm-hmm.
What will you do to correct that? What steps will you take to correct that?
I'll fire them.
There you go. So this God is sitting up there, right? The one that you say exists.
Yeah.
He's sitting there watching people use his name to lie to people, and he is doing nothing about it.
Okay. Now, before I go further, I have a
No.
I'm answering. I'll give you an answer.
This is what I'm trying to say. No,
I'll give you
at least you will do something about it.
Yes,
if someone
is let me explain something
about you that you do not like.
Let me explain.
But somehow this God.
No, let me explain.
He's looking inside Nigeria.
Yeah. The fact
there are many fake pastors in Nigeria, in Africa, America, everywhere. They are calling his name, using his name to lie to people. But this God sits there, is sinner.
But what I want to tell you is that
I don't
It's
care.
not straightforward because
I
this
can't be
this
bothered.
this arena of man, there is a there's an authority he gave the arena of men. And that's why today we know there are negative forces. We know there is negative, there is positive. There are negative forces. He cannot one day say there are no more negative forces because his ability to be God is because he can allow things he made to play out.
Okay, IK,
Yeah.
this your God. You keep referring to it as a he. Is he a man, boy? Get what is he? Is he a boy or a man? Why do you call him a he?
Okay, so I'm using a he because it is a model.
Because
That
you
doesn't that
because you
doesn't
are
mean that he's a he or she.
are you a misogynist?
No, I'm not.
You're not. Okay, so why
Yeah.
is your God a he?
So what I'm saying is that
Does he have male properties?
okay, hold on. Let me explain. Right? Let me explain. It's in the arena of man's level of understanding, how we can conceptualize that person.
Ah,
It's because you look at the scriptures, you see
so
patriarchy, you see this
you conceptualize your God
mhm.
to be a man, eh?
From that attribute. That
Can
doesn't
your
mean
God
yeah.
can your God be a she?
Yes, that attribute can be yes,
Can your
it's part
God
of
be
it.
a she?
Of course.
Okay, so
Yes.
help me out. From now on, please
Mhm.
refer to God as a she. Okay.
No, so both the she and the male,
I
all of
would
them are
like
encapsulated
if
in
your
that
God could also
personality.
be referred to as a
But,
she.
but
I
there's
would
a
like for
reason.
you, please, in this conversation going forward,
Mhm.
I will refer to your God as a she, and you also do the same. Okay.
Okay, so but what I want to say is that for you might do it, but for me personally, from his own patterns from the scriptures, you can
You've
see
already called
I'm
it
coming.
his. You've already said his own.
Yeah,
As
that's
if
what
you
I'm trying to
called
tell
it
you.
her from her own pattern, her own.
No. I'm coming. See, we at the level that we are,
Or
we
they
are
them. We can call it
we
an
are.
it. I don't mind if you call the God an it or they them,
Mhm.
but just don't
Even
call
if
it a
we
he.
so those properties we are using is for communication. Want to communicate.
Eh,
It doesn't really in any way affect.
it's for communication.
Yes.
Okay. So you mean that to call the God a he is better for communication than referring to this God as a she?
No. That's not necessarily. Not
Then
necessarily.
why wouldn't
Because
you
he has
refer
a
to
pattern. I'm
okay,
coming.
have you seen God before? Hello, Domina.
No,
Have you seen God before?
no.
So why are you comfortable to call it a he?
Because look at the scriptures, look at the Bible, look at the way he has laid it out in the Bible. You see, so both of them, both the female and the male, are also inside him. All of them are true. All of them are encapsulated in the being that we refer to as God. Both of them are in there. But you look at the way from Genesis, you will keep coming, how he relates in terms of patriarchy, matriarchy. You see how a lot of times he has to, appear or do something through the male. So that's why we often want to say a he. That doesn't
Oh,
mean that if you say a she, I wouldn't say okay that you're wrong. No, because I want to understand from which standpoint you're coming.
so that means that this whole God and God factor that you believe in, this whole thing is misogynistic then. If it's
No,
only
no,
going
no,
to
no,
be
no,
said, it's
no,
very misogynistic. Because now
no.
even you are struggling to call your God a she. You've never seen this
No,
God before.
I don't have to. I
You
don't
don't have
have to
to.
because I don't have to because it depends on the context of what I am trying to explain. So it's not I don't have to like do it to satisfy. I'm doing from what I know, So it's not the issue is that he cannot be understood by the sense. It's impossible. You can't relate with him by the senses. But there are different realities
So
beyond the
how do
senses.
you communicate with this God then if you cannot relate with it through senses? How do
Faith,
you, huh?
faith, faith. Without faith, it is impossible to please God.
No,
That's what he said.
no, excuse me. The passage
Okay.
says without faith it is impossible to please God. It doesn't
Yes.
say without faith it is impossible to communicate with God. I asked, you
Oh.
said you cannot communicate with God through senses.
Mhm. Because he said, let me finish that verse. He said, for he that cometh to God. Let me finish.
The last time I checked,
Okay.
communication is messages passed between one to another, right? That's communication.
Yeah.
One person passes, the other person receives, responds, right? That is a communication. So, but you are saying you cannot communicate with this God using your senses.
Yes.
If you cannot communicate with a God using your senses, then there is no communication at all. But you are saying that it is faith.
Okay, now let me explain.
How can you use faith, guys? How can you use faith to communicate?
Okay, hold on. What I want to explain to you is that answer.
How can somebody use faith to communicate with Sky Daddy?
Oh, okay, now let me explain. Let me say. Sometimes we have to realize
faith. By faith, Sky Daddy is hearing me right now. By faith. I have no evidence for Sky Daddy, but by faith he can hear me.
Thank you.
You know, this thing is somehow.
You know why? So that's why Hebrews say faith is the substance. That faith is the evidence of things hoped for. So it's a different realm from the senses where you have to practically see with your sight. You have to touch with your hands.
Tell me, on a scale of 0 to 100, how sure are you that God exists?
I will use 200 rather than 100 because I've had personal experiences.
Like I said earlier on,
yes.
Before we can accept anybody's personal experience, first you will have to go and do a psych evaluation. We need to know that your brain function is working okay, that some screws are not loose inside there. You know, some things are not touching, because when someone comes along and says they've had an experience with a what they call it now, with a spirit entity, first we need to know that their brain is working okay.
So who designs?
How do we tell the difference between somebody where they craze?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what to tell the difference between who they craze and who they see, who they get encounter with God, right, guys?
That's why you need to.
Somebody said they have also have experience after they smoke Igbo.
Okay, so who defines? So that's what I'm saying. Who defines standards? Who designs and says, okay, this person's experience is false, this one is right?
We will have to hear the experience. We have to hear.
Because you asked me. That's why
we have to hear the experience and see whether we can make sense. Oh yeah, give us one experience. Then we can. I need to move on. Give us one experience you had with God.
Okay, number one.
Guys, everyone listen. Guys, they listen. The guy said he had an experience with God. A God he cannot see. Wait now. A God he can't see. A God he cannot.
I'm coming.
A God he can't feel. A God he can't touch. A God he can't nothing. But in the experience. So all right, go on. Let's hear the experience.
Okay, so what is important, right? Your default setting is to pick holes in every point of view, because you have an overarching belief that this is not real. So in that sense, it's difficult, because I'm telling you that there's no way somebody can come and use argument.
Yeah, no, just tell us.
I'm telling you.
Hold on, let me finish. You're already making excuses. You're already making excuses before the experience. Tell us the experience first.
Because what I'm saying is that this is an you can't see millions of people and all of them are fools.
Who called anyone fools? Who called anyone fools?
Okay, you cannot say that. That's one thing, because sometimes you look at it that's why everything about spirituality.
People are indoctrinated. They are indoctrinated.
Okay, yes. In a certain sense, but I accept that.
But the religion calls us fools. Your religion calls people like myself a fool. And this is why I cannot respect your religious beliefs. So please share with us your experience with Sky Daddy. Thank you, guys. Ed Press, thank you.
Yeah, so listen, so what I want to point out is that
Experience, please. You don't need to point out.
I'm coming.
Tell us the experience.
Yeah. So it's been multiple lot of ways where a lot of times that you pray for God's intervention in personal issues whereby I have tried with my own physical effort, and eventually there's an intervention. And that is the way we know that that unseen being comes in situations for us. So, example, let me give you an example.
You said you had an experience.
Yes, so that's what I want to explain to you.
I want to hear this experience. But so far, what you have told
us,
guys,
I was traveling. Let me finish. Let me finish because
before you,
I know you meant.
Guys, let me finish. What the gentleman is trying to say to us is he needed something. He was in a place he needed something. Yeah. And he cried or prayed or whatever to Sky Daddy. And Sky Daddy came through to give it to him. This is why he believes.
It's not just why. It's not why.
Only for what they can get from Sky Daddy.
Jesus. Okay. I think I've done enough anyway.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Because I know wherever you're going, you won't be able to say anything that will make any sense. Because you're here talking about things you can get from this God character. But it's rather unfortunate that when you get those things, you credit it to this God you cannot see, this God that you cannot hear. They have conditioned you to credit good things when they happen to this God character. And it's really sad because it takes away from your own abilities. It takes away from your efforts. It takes away from the hard work that you have put in to get these things, right? But now they tell you it is Sky Daddy that did it. And now you have to go and even pay Sky Daddy because he gave you a car, he gave you a house, he gave you babies. These people, husband and wife, they will do the action. They will now go and say, God gave us baby. Husband and wife are doing the thing. The man, after 2 minutes, he did it. Released his thing into the woman. They will still carry the baby and go and say, God, hey, my God is good, oh, my God has given me baby, oh. Everything a double. Hey, our religion, What's the religion go cause? Anyway, let's speak to Yakwaro. Please, how can I pronounce your name, please?
Yakpa Oro.
Yakpa Oro. Okay. Hello, Yakpa Oro.
Hello, everyone. Yes, okay. It's very interesting. I patiently listen to both arguments. Me, myself, Are
you a believer?
Yes, I believe that there's a God. But that God is not Christian, is not Muslim, is not Buddhist. There's a powerful being who created all those structure. When you see even math, like the trees, like the leaf, and how the leaf are structured, if you see the palms of your hand, like the leaf is kind of almost the same. Like when you study math, like everything is almost like connected and perfectly.
Okay. So
like
what you're saying to us is that there is a being somewhere.
There's a being, yes.
Guys, okay, what the gentleman is trying to say is that this being, one day he was creating things. He was creating everything you're seeing. And then one day the God said, now, this is a leaf. Yeah? God said, I want to create a leaf. So I will put this one here and put this one here. Then put this here, and angels, we have now created a leaf. See, I am the being that creates the leaf. How does this make any sense to you?
Yeah. Okay. It makes sense. It makes really sense. It's very complex to us to really explain with accuracy, but it makes sense.
Because
What?
it is
Yes.
complex. It is a God.
Yeah. Yes. What doesn't make sense for me when, example, a group of people or a community like the Israelite people say God belonged to them, like God chose them. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with
What do you agree with then? Why is he muted?
the Arabic people saying that God chose them. That's what I don't agree with. Like, even I don't agree with the Benin people from the Vodou say, okay, God choose them. I don't agree with those type of ideology. There's a God somewhere
What do you agree
who choose everyone. Like he didn't, and I believe that there is no heaven and there's no hell because it doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Heaven and hell doesn't make any sense. So who will go to heaven? Who will go to hell?
Okay.
That's that for me.
You know
doesn't make
something. You know something. Where do you get these ideas from? You see, now you have everything you're telling us now. You're completely going away from the Muslim God and the Christian God, going away from that. But you still believe that a God-like character exists. Yeah?
Yes.
So where do you get these ideas from?
Okay. I was a Christian. My father is Muslim. My mother is Christian. So I grew up both. So I was Christian for a long time. I've been Christian. So after a time, like I tried to step aside, it was so difficult to step aside of that ideology that heaven exists. It was so difficult. I thought like by saying that I will go to hell. So I was scared, like for a long time on that things going to hell. So one day I say, okay, let me go back and read those old philosophy and those old philosopher, like philosopher, the people that sit really and think deeply about life in general. So I start reading them, and I start reading them, and then I realized that, whoa! And when we reach Zarathustra of Nietzsche, like it's so powerful that at one point,
yeah. I'm asking you,
yeah,
the God that you believe in, the one that you said, not the Christian one, not the
yeah,
Muslim one, right? There is no heaven, there is no hell, there is none of those things. Where do you get those ideas from? Because if you cannot tell us where you get those ideas from, what you're doing is very simple. You are making up a God inside your head.
Yes, that's what I'm trying everyone to make up their own gods inside their head.
Brother,
this
is how we got into the mess that we are in today, because somebody came up with the idea of the Christian God. Someone or some people, I don't know.
Yeah, but those
some other people came up with the idea of the Muslim one, right? Yes. And so now here we are. Now you are saying everybody should go and make up their own God.
No, like yes, everyone have like to sit back and try really to dive into, understanding when and how the beginning, like why the beginning, how we are here. And Mr. Afro, can you explain to me? Okay, God doesn't exist. according to you, you are an atheist, right? How can you explain that the universe is infinite? How can you explain that? Why the universe is infinite? Do you think that we came like human beings? We have been like we create ourselves, or we just came here randomly by some type of magical or things? Can you explain that? Where we coming from? Where has we human being, where we coming from? Can you
Okay.
explain?
Okay.
It's so difficult to
Wait,
explain.
one, just, yes, it's fine. So, I am an atheist. An atheist is one who does not have a belief in God or gods, right? In supernatural and all these things, right? I am not an evolutionary biologist. I am not a scientist. I am not a physicist. I am none of those things. All I am is someone who does not have a belief. So to ask me to describe how the universe is infinite, it's like, what are you expecting? It's like asking somebody who is a doctor to describe how human wigs, how they make human hair wigs in the factory. The question that you asked, if you truly need an answer to that question, you can go and do that research yourself. I am here talking about the God. Does the God exist or not? Right? And it has absolutely nothing to do with whether the universe is infinite or not. Why should a God conversation move on to the whether the universe is infinite or not?
Yes,
Does
because
the God exist? If
yeah,
it does not
because
exist, he does not exist.
we can't talk about God without talking about the objects that live in here in Earth. Like
Oh, yes,
we can,
yes,
we can
can.
talk. Can we
Yes,
talk
yes, we
about
can.
God without talking about
yes, we can.
the
Because
being?
yes, we can.
Yeah.
Because if you are saying that in order to talk about this God, right, we also need to talk about all these other things that don't relate to this God. You will have to prove to us how a God relates to the universe. Did the God create the universe? How did he create the universe? What makes you come to the conclusion that it was a God that created the universe? Do you understand? So if you are saying in a conversation about God, we have to now talk about how the universe began, then you will have to tell me why that is important in a conversation about God. Did he create it? How do you know he created it? What makes you think that this invincible entity is the one that created it? So I don't know if you understand.
Afro, can I just ask him a couple of questions?
Yes, you can. Hello, JP.
Hi. Yeah, my
Hello,
brother.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, my brother. When you're talking about God, what's about the Greek gods that the people in that period of time worship Zeus and believe that Zeus, or the people in that particular time worship those gods? They do not worship them anymore. So how do we know that the Greek god Zeus did not
he has gone.
create the
He's gone.
cosmos?
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please, guys, please request if you are a God believer. If we're still going to talk about how this comedian exposed all your pastors, exposed all of them to be scammers. Every last one of them. Every last one of your pastor is a scammer. Know that and know peace. If
Absolutely.
if God has never been proven to exist, then why do we need pastors? Who are they speaking on behalf of? Who is your pastor speaking on behalf of? And now your pastor is in a private jet because he claims to be speaking on behalf of an entity that you cannot prove exists. Something is wrong somewhere.
Well, the entity that doesn't exist also need your money. The entity that doesn't exist needs your money so that that entity can go and buy bread, go and buy milk.
All of them. A seer's diary, all of them. All. If you say, if you say that as any of them that is speaking on behalf of the God, please tell us. Give us a few names. Give us a few names of these people that are the genuine men of God or speaker of God or representative of God. Give us their names, right? And then let's go and check for ourselves. Before you know it, we can easily spot that this person, scammer, this is. So a seer's diary, I'm not speaking for all. I'm asking you now to show or give us a few names. Give us a few names of genuine that you have proven that God and them, that there is a relationship between God and that person. Go on. I would like to see one or two names, please. Okay, Seer's diary is right here. Right, good. Right, Seer's diary is right here. So good. Okay, let's see who else. Please request if JP, are you there, JP?
Yes, I am here, ma'am.
Hey, JP, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
See, I'm good, though.
No, it's nice to hear your voice.
Thank you. Olumati, I greet you, Olumati. Okay. I see us diary. You're here now?
Yeah, so I did put it in the chat. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see. What did you put in the chat?
Okay, I did. So there's a pastor called Pastor Stephen Darby.
Okay.
Hold on 1 minute.
Yeah, come this brother.
So if you search, sorry, there's some background noise,
Oh, I love the sound of the baby. How old is the baby? It's diary. You've been here before now, haven't you?
No, this is my first time.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But that wasn't my baby. That was someone else that came off mic.
Oh, sorry. Is this someone? Oh, I heard the sound of a baby. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was somebody else that came off mic. I muted up because I assumed that they wanted to speak.
Okay, all right. So you said the person's name was what? Stephen Darby.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. Okay, Stephen Darby, pastor. Right, Stephen Darby.
So can I say something while you're looking that up?
No, just 1 second.
So the title of today's message is Corruption.
That's not her. That's not. It's a man. So we're gonna have to look at old video.
I know. I'm just looking at. Give me a minute. Wow. Okay, listen to this one.
You've probably seen the endless amount of videos. If you've been following my channel for the last year or so, you've probably seen the endless amount of videos that I've done on Stephen Darby because he was a false teacher. Ultimately, at the end of the day, he taught the Hebrew Israelite doctrine.
I'm a Hebrew that found out that this book is my culture.
He focused heavily on conspiracy theories.
This is what CERN is. It even looked like a portal. It's a portal.
He treated the Apocrypha as if it was the inspired word of God.
What I'm telling you about this Apocrypha is that there are scriptures that would bring out who we are. This is another book in the Bible, in the Apocrypha called Baruch 2:9. It was in the original King James Bible.
And just a lot of other unorthodox teachings that Christians just should not be believing.
You being born in this flesh erases your memory. You don't believe it. Before I formed you, I knew you. What was you? You was with him. So let me bless you. You chose to come here. Listen, I'm gonna mess you up. He was, now don't get mad at me. Understand how I say this. He was not the Son of God. He was the Son of Man.
If you've been following my channel for...
So Stephen Darby says Jesus is not the Son of God, he's the Son of Man, right? Warning against Stephen Darby and Hebrew Israelites. I'm just looking at just some of the things that comes up when we type the name Stephen Darby. Does any lady know of a pastor like Stephen Darby? This is on Reddit, so it looks like there's a Reddit thread. Let's see. No, I'm not going to go into all those details. Is he still alive or is he dead?
Yeah, alive anymore.
Huh?
He's not alive anymore.
He died at the age of 42
Mm-hmm.
due to health issues.
Mm-hmm. What's wrong with that?
Nothing is wrong. What makes what made him a man of God? What made him?
Well, the reason why I believe that he is a man of God is because he taught the Christians, and I know that video that you just played referred to him as a Hebrew Israelite. Now, when you actually listen to what he preached and what the Hebrew Israelites doctrine is today, is two different things. What Stephen Darby did is he taught Christians about the people in the book, right? Because one of the things that we have to understand is that a lot of the people in the book, their culture and their traditions has become a religion. So he taught the culture and the tradition of the Hebrews in the book, and he basically explained that you can live like the people in the book, you can experience God like the people in the book. And he really dealt with, I'm going to finish, and he really dealt with a lot of Christian doctrines that are unbiblical. So if you notice with that lady, she said he preached things that was unorthodox, which is very true, because at the end of the day, there's certain Christian pastors. Can I finish?
Please, I will let you finish. Just it's important that we hear
about Stephen Darby
what
and
other
why
people
I
are
don't
saying
think
about.
anybody should listen to this.
But allow me to
say,
finish.
why is this important? Because to know the Messiah, you're going to have to know who he's coming for.
Did anybody else catch that?
To know the Messiah, you're going to have to know who he's coming for.
It was so subtle that I'm sure a lot of people who've been in church their entire life didn't even realize that he said something terribly wrong. In a nutshell, he said that in order to know Jesus, you must know who Jesus is coming back for. Now, in the context of all things Stephen Darby, he believed that Black people were the true Jews. So he was a Hebrew Israelite who tried to mix Hebrew Israelism with Christianity. So according to Darby, people would have to acknowledge who the true Jews are in order to really be in relationship with Jesus. Now, I don't know what y'all Bibles say. Even if you got the Passion Translation or the Message, I'm quite sure it don't say nothing like what he just said. Paul said, "For I delivered to you as of first importance, but I also received that Christ died."
So I think that's already problematic when a preacher is saying that Black people are the Jews in the Bible.
Did you hear him say that?
That's nonsense.
Did you hear him say that?
From the little that I have seen, it looks like that's something that he made a part of his ministry.
No, he didn't.
Okay. He's dead anyway. Can you tell us another pastor who is alive today, who is a true man of God?
So because he's dead, it doesn't make him a true man of God?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just trying to respect that he's dead.
Okay, but what has that got to do with anything, though?
Well, he might have just been preaching what he thought he knew, right? Maybe he just didn't get the chance to.
Right. So
yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about the ones that are alive today.
Okay, even though there's no difference, but generalizing all pastors to be fake, to have private jets and mansions is very disingenuous. There's approximately 2 million Christians or more in the earth today. And we don't know how many pastors, but who are you to dictate or to tell people that all of the pastors that exist today are fake?
Well,
Can I
I
ask a
didn't
question?
say anything. I didn't say anything at all about all pastors had private jets. No, I didn't say. Now,
but you said they're all fake, though. You said they're all fake,
and I'm going
a lot
to
of them
explain.
have private jets.
I'm going to explain. So if God is a deity or character, whatever this thing is, that has never been proven to exist, if we're still looking for the evidence of this God, then who is your pastor working for? Who called your pastor?
First of all,
who asked the pastor to be this pastor? The go-between. A pastor is one who the go-between God and yourself, right? He's the third party.
No.
So if that God does not exist, then we shouldn't have any pastors at all.
No. I don't know if you've read your Bible, but there's nowhere in the scripture that says that pastors are. Like, hold on, I'm answering the question because I'm yet to speak without being interrupted. Okay, so I don't know if anybody has read their Bible on here, but it never says in the scripture that pastors are the third party between the people who want to worship him, right? Scripture clearly says that these offices, pastors, teachers, prophets, evangelists, are there for the edification. So if you want to get to know this God, right?
Edification.
There are writing. Can you allow me to speak, because you keep interrupting me, and when you're speaking,
you're saying it is for the edification. I don't understand.
Yeah, so I'm about to explain. I'm about to explain. If you just stop interrupting me, thank you.
Okay, go on.
So the edification is about, the Bible is the source of information, how we learn about God with experience. So in order to understand God's word, you need somebody that can help us to understand what God was saying, right, in scripture.
God was saying things in the scripture.
Nope. I can ask a question, please.
Wait, hold on. Let me answer the question.
God was saying things inside the books.
So scripture is a written form of God speaking to his prophet or his people. That's what scripture is.
Really?
It's his instruction and his dialogue between himself and the person that we see in the writing.
Really?
No.
So God could not speak to you, and you write your own documents today. He went to
God definitely
he went to speak to somebody who's probably a madman from thousands of years ago. How did you prove that the person who is writing the thing in the Bible was hearing from God?
Because a lot of people today are experiencing that same God.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Okay,
I can ask a question. All right. Okay. Right. My question is this. Well, not my question. It's basically a statement. From the biblical text, any pastor who asks his congregation to pay tithes is a false pastor. He's a crook. Any pastor that asking them to pay tithes is a crook. He's a false teacher. He's a false pastor. That's the biblical text.
Okay. So what biblical text can you show me that says that any pastor that asks anybody to pay tithes is false? Can you show me that?
Tithing is not according to the Bible, tithing was never cash money. Cash money. If you go and read the Bible,
I am very aware of that.
The people that paid tithe, they brought produce from the ground, right? And there were different types of tithe. It was very specific how you were to bring the tithe, who you were to give it to, how it was to be distributed, all these things. It's detailed. But today, pastors ask for money when tithing was produced from the ground.
Okay, let me respond
And
to
your
that.
hold on, let me finish.
Let me
finish.
respond to
Your
that.
tithing,
No, hold on. Let me
is 1 minute, my sister. Your tithing is from your increase. What you work for is for your living. Your salary is your living. The increase is the surplus. If you invest that money and then you get increase, right, from that money, then you might consider that as a tithe. But the tithing is a relationship between Israel and Yahweh.
Yes.
Not the Gentiles. The Gentiles have not any covenant with Yahweh to pay tithe because it was belonging to the Levitical priesthood. So any pastors asking anybody to pay tithes is a false pastor, is a false teacher.
I agree with that, right? But let me address the fact that you guys are saying that tithing never had to do with money, because we verbatimly see this in the New Testament when you look in Mark 12 or Luke 21, where a widow tithed with her money, right? So to say that tithing did not include money is not true. But
No,
I do agree. Hold on, let me listen, Quantum. When you spoke, I didn't interrupt you.
In the
When you
treasury,
spoke, I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you when you were speaking. So allow me to finish my statement. Thank you. As I said, I agree. I do not believe, right, that people in the church should be tithing. I think offering is good, but tithing is something that's under the Levitical priesthood, who, yes, that was for the nation of Israel, right? I do agree with that. But again, to say that, nobody in Israel ever gave money, that's false, because we do see in the Bible that people gave money as an offering unto God.
You said offering, not tithe. So you said
yes,
offering. You said
offering, not tithe.
The widow
yes, so
gave
I agree.
The widow gave her offering. The widow did not give tithes.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
The widow
I said
gave her
offering.
offering, not tithes.
But
So
I just said that.
you're
I
still
said
trying
offering.
to make an excuse for.
I'm not making an excuse. I just agreed with you.
You make an excuse for these false pastors conning the people.
Did you hear what I said? I said I agreed with you.
I heard
what
what
are you
said.
fighting?
These
I
false
said
pastors,
I agreed with you.
These false pastors, right? They read Malachi saying you're cursed with a curse if you don't give this tithe. You're robbing God. How can you rob God when you don't have a covenant with Yahweh?
Makes no sense.
How can you rob the God of Israel when you don't have a covenant with the God of Israel?
Exactly. I just said I agree with you. I don't know why you're still going on about
They are false pastors. When they're teaching,
they are a lot of false. Listen, quantum. Listen, there are a lot of false pastors, preachers, and in the New Testament they are called hirelings. Okay, we're not disputing that. The reason why I came up here to speak with the host was because I felt like she was generalizing all pastors, right? And I think that's disingenuous. And I think right? And I think that's disingenuous. And I think that's
Well, take care. Thank you for being here. Hi, True Crime. Thank you for the heart me. If you find it, just type the
evidence of a God, or you're asking us to provide true pastors. Which one is it? Because it's contradictory what you just said just now.
Sorry?
No, she's not contradictory. She's told you, the hosts have told you exactly what she meant. Okay?
Yeah, but do you guys know all the pastors in the earth today? Do you guys know all the pastors in the earth today?
No. Listen. Does the God exist or not? The God that
of course he does.
Pastor,
of course he does.
Okay.
Forget about my hello.
So the pastor that claims that he is working for this God, right? Does that God exist?
Definitely.
And how do we know that this God exists?
As an atheist, you guys don't know, right? But to people
You
like myself,
you that know,
I know because I have experienced him for myself, right?
Oh,
So what hold on.
Back to personal
Because
experience
the issue
again.
is that you atheists have a problem with
No, we
other
don't.
people.
We don't
Yeah,
have a
you
problem.
do.
We don't
You have
have
a
a problem.
problem when other
We
people
don't have a
say,
problem, ma'am.
We don't have a problem.
I believe if people say, hey, I believe that I've experienced this God and you haven't experienced him, I don't understand what your problem is. Because
Go on and tell us about your experience.
no, I'm not me amongst you guys. That would be me casting pearls among swines, respectfully, right?
Are
But
you calling
again,
us? Are you calling us swines? Are you
Well,
calling
us
us?
swine.
Are we equivalent to pigs?
I
Are we
said
equivalent to pigs?
that
That's
would
what it
be
means.
that would be me casting my
Equivalent
pearls
to
among
pigs.
swines, right? I'm
You're
not sharing my
saying we are
experience.
equivalent to pigs. That's what you're saying. We are equivalent to pigs.
If
That's
you
what
want
you
to take that on, that's your
That's
That's what you
business,
said.
right?
That's what you said. It would
This
be
auntie
like
that believes his daddy said that she doesn't want
I'm
to
not
throw
an
her.
auntie.
Get
I'm not an
pearls.
auntie. I'm very much younger than
She has
you.
pearls that she doesn't
I'm
want to
very
throw
much
it.
younger
She
than
doesn't
you.
want to
I'm not
throw
your
it to us,
auntie.
these swines.
I'm not your auntie.
You
I'm
are
very
an
much
auntie.
younger than you.
You are an auntie.
I am
Wait.
very much younger than you.
You are an
You're the
auntie.
auntie
You don't
here.
want to throw your pearls among swines.
Yeah,
Oh,
because why am I going to share my experience with an atheist?
Oh, what experience do you have? You don't have
Exactly. Why am I
anything.
going to share my
No, you
experience
don't
with an
have
atheist?
anything,
You
darling.
already,
You
you
don't
already
have
don't believe
anything.
in the God that
You
I am
don't
saying
have
that I
anything. Because
experienced.
if you did, you would have told us about it.
No,
But you don't
that's
have
not how it
anything.
works. That's not how it works. That's not how it
The
works.
thing that you call a pearl is nothing but dust, fake dust.
That's your opinion.
Dust.
That is very
No,
much
it's not
your
an
opinion.
opinion. We
And
can
you're
prove.
entitled to
We can
it.
prove it. No,
You are
it's not an
entitled to it. How can
opinion.
you prove it
It's
if I
not
haven't
an
shared my
opinion.
experience?
This is why I'm asking. Share the experience with
No,
us. This
okay,
so-called pearly, your pearl experience. Share with us.
I didn't say that it was
Auntie
a pearl
has a pearly
experience. You're not
experience with
listening.
daddy.
You're not listening.
Excuse
At
me.
your big
Excuse
age.
me.
Your God,
Can I
where
ask
did
her a
Your big
question?
age
Can I
as
ask
an
her a question,
auntie,
please?
you're not
Came
listening.
down.
hold on.
Excuse me.
7, 8
Can I
billion
ask
people,
the lady the
Daddy
question,
came
please?
down to experience my lady up there.
Can I ask
Go
the
on,
sister the
go on,
question,
JP.
please?
Where
Go on,
did your God originate? Where did Yahweh originate? You worshiping God
let's
with
hear
Yahweh.
from JP. Let's hear from JP.
Oh, okay.
JP has
Thank you so. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you all to be here today, and we are here to learn and unlearn. I want to ask the sister a question. Have you ever vetted your pastor, their lifestyle?
I don't have a pastor.
You don't have a pastor?
No.
Right. So who are you standing on behalf?
What do you mean? No one. I'm standing on myself, by myself. I'm not defending any pastor.
Okay. So you don't go to church?
No, I'm not currently going to a church at the moment.
Why not?
Because funny enough, I do share some of your concerns on this panel. I do believe that there are a lot of pastors.
Why are you not going to church? Why are you not going to church?
Let me answer then. Why do you ask questions and not allow someone to answer? What is this?
No, you are answering a question you were not asked. I did not ask you, do you share any concerns with us atheists? I didn't ask you that. I asked why you're not going to church. But
you can't dictate how I answer a question.
Can you just be specific? The other people I'm
being very specific. Don't dictate how I answer a question. I said the reason why I do not go to church right now is because I share the same premise as you guys. Sometimes some of these pastors.
So you fear pastors?
Some of these pastors, I fear pastors. Who said that I fear them? Are you slow?
Go to church now.
Are you slow? How old are Auntie? How old are you?
Go to church now.
You're very immature for your age.
Guys, you guys heard her. She said she doesn't want to cast her waiting. What was it she said? Cast her pearl. She's afraid to go to church, to go and cast the same pearl inside the church.
You're very immature.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Lordy. This is sad. This is very sad.
Excuse me.
Wow.
If you are here to belittle people, or you are here to undermine,
I'm not undermining, but it's
no. Don't answer me, please. If you start answering like that, I will start cutting you up with my voice.
You can cut, Ben. Like,
All
who's
right?
scared of you? No one's scared of you.
Because we
Who
give
are
you
you?
respect. We will listen to you.
No,
Give you X amount of
you
respect
haven't been
for us to
respectful.
listen to you. But if you're gonna start disrespecting the host or anyone on the panel,
because I
then
said because it's immaturity.
Because I'm immature, right?
Yeah, it is immaturity.
But you
That's my opinion.
started with the disrespect when you
it's
said.
Not disrespectful.
When
I'm just
you
saying
said
that you're
no,
immature. That's my opinion.
No. You started with the disrespect when you said you've got your
and I don't want to cast my pearls among swines.
You got your pearls.
I don't want to share my experience with you.
Cast among swines.
Yes.
So you called us swines.
I didn't call you guys swines. I said that.
Then why would you say something like that? Why would you say something like that?
Because I didn't want to share my experience, and you should respect
That's
that.
all you could have said. I don't want to share my experience
now. But my
unless you take it back, unless you take no, you're the immature one who cannot tell. You could have simply said, I don't want to share, and I will respect that. But when you belittle us, call us swines because of what you believe, then I'm sorry, you don't deserve any form of respect at all.
Okay, then that's fine.
You don't deserve any respect.
I don't need your respect, though.
You don't deserve it.
Anyway, we've done with you now because there's nothing we are learning from you. There's absolutely nothing we are learning from you.
How can you learn? You're an atheist.
I'm not trying, JP, we're not trying to learn anything from her.
Exactly.
She's clutching. She's clutching her pearls very tightly because swines will eat her pearls that she thinks she has that she doesn't have.
I definitely do have it.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
If you did, you'll be proud and bold of your pearls.
I'm very proud and very bold.
That you want to.
I'm not going to share my experience.
Pearls are things that you want people to.
You already have,
right?
You already have your premise. Like, what are you talking about?
So this your God that you're clutching the pearls so tightly, right? What evidence do you have for its existence?
My evidence is my evidence, my experience that I'm not sharing with you.
Okay, then that's it. I think
thank you so much. We appreciate that, and that's a good answer. And we move on to another guest, please.
Her God is her pocket diary or something, which is okay.
She has no idea about the God that she said that she believes in. No idea.
She's mentally
her God is her pearly little darling. Oh, I'm keeping this one to myself. I'm not sharing it to the swines. Nonsense. Anyway, let's see. Do we have Oluwa is involved? Oluwa is involved. Are you there? Lion of Judah. Hello. Hi, Lion of Judah.
Yeah, you're correct.
Lion of Judah.
Good evening.
You're Lion of Judah.
Yeah, Lion of Judah. Yeah, it's a name.
And that is in reference to what?
I say it's a name.
Just a name.
It's just a name.
Okay, all right, that's fine. So, are you a believer in God?
Perfectly, you're correct.
Okay. Which God is it that you believe in?
You are not a believer of God. That's correct.
So which God do you believe in?
How many gods do you know?
There are many gods, actually.
Many. Okay. The God of Israel is what I believe.
Are you a Nigerian?
I'm not.
Where are you from?
Sierra Leone.
You're from Sierra Leone?
Yes.
There are no gods in Sierra Leone. Why the God of Israel?
There are no God of Sierra. There are no God in Sierra Leone. Are you a Sierra Leonean?
No, I'm asking you. In the whole of Sierra Leone, no God inside there?
The God of Israel.
That you now went all the way to Israel to find yourself a God?
Because that's my origin.
What's your origin?
Oh, yeah, correct.
What's your origin? Sorry.
Israel.
So, are you Hebrew?
I'm not a Hebrew.
Israel.
Are you an Israelite?
Yes.
Of a Sierra Leonean.
From which tribe?
Tribe of Judah.
You're from the tribe of Judah. This guy's not serious, man. We can't take this guy serious.
No,
from the tribe of Judah.
Listen. This is things that one was saying. You ask me a question. I am asking the question. You already trying to belittle me.
You're
How do you know
not
me that
from
I'm
the
You're lying
tribe
already.
of
Belittle-
Are
Judah.
you serious? Are you serious?
You're not from the tribe
Are you
of
serious to
Judah.
be on a panel?
Why do you say that?
You're
Explain
not
it.
from the tribe of Judah.
Why do you say that?
He can explain it. Quantum, please explain to this Sierra Leonean why he is not from the tribe of
Okay.
Judah. Why he was
Okay.
listen, he was never from the tribe of Judah. He is not from the tribe of Judah, and he will never be from the tribe of Judah. Quantum,
So
please
who
go
are the
ahead.
tribe of Judah?
Okay. If you're from the tribe
I
of
asked a
Judah,
question.
wait a minute. I'm going to ask you a question.
No, it's not
If you're
question for
from-
question. No, we're not going to have it this way. Question. I answer your question. Why do you say I am not from the tribe of Judah?
The reason why I say you're not from the tribe of Judah, coming from Sierra Leone, is because there is no covenant with any Africans from link with Yahweh,
The God of Israel.
the God of
Wow.
Israel.
So
There is no connection with any Sierra Leonean unless, even if you converted to Judaism, it still wouldn't make you.
I'm never ever
It
a
would make you from
Judaism.
the tribe of Judah.
Listen to me. Judaism is a religion which I'm not part of. I'm not in Judaism. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Judaism. Okay, I am an Israelite, the ancient Israelite. Who do you think are the Israelites today?
My brother.
I ask you a question.
Wait a minute. You keep asking questions.
You never answer.
But you're not. I did answer your question.
Like what?
But you're not letting me ask you the question.
Like what?
If you're from the tribe of Judah, coming from Sierra Leone,
this is
right. Who is the patriarch, the third son of Judah? Who is the third son of Judah?
Hold on. Judah is a son of Jacob. Okay, Jacob have 12 tribes, which are the tribes of Israel today.
Who is the third son of the patriarch?
I'm not going to school.
Judah?
I'm not going to school. I'm going to give you what I do. I'm not going to school with you. Okay. So this is not. I'm not playing this way.
Third son of the patriarch.
In fact, I'm not here to talk with you. I'm here to talk with the host. The way you talk is a bit disrespectful. You belittle people. I don't go to that. Can I have a talk with the woman?
Son, who is the third son? If you say
this is not your platform.
belong
I'm
to the
not
tribe
answering
of Judah, if you say you belong to the tribe of Judah,
I am not
who is
answering
the
you at
third
all.
son of
You do not give me a chance.
Judah?
I'm not talking to you. You're not.
Right. Let me come in. Wait, let me come in here.
Come in, please.
So what
I think you have more respect than
have you been to Israel before, Lion of Judah?
No, I've not.
I have 3 times.
It doesn't matter.
So how did you come to the conclusion that you are from Israel?
All right, thank you very much. I like this kind of question, and the way you hold your platform. Sometimes your question makes sense, but some of these guys you have here are very disrespectful. See, he think he knows something. Yes, I'm gonna ask him question. I don't want to be into that. But let's begin these things, okay? We all know Israel today is not what I'm talking about. It doesn't even belong. Never, ever. I'm not a Christianity. Christianity use the Bible. The Bible does not belong to Christianity. Judaism does not belong to Christianity. When you open the Bible, it's all what you see. It's a different thing to what the teaching is today. So ancient Israel are black people.
No, they're not.
It says who?
They're not.
I'm not talking to you.
Not.
It says who?
No, they're not.
I'm not talking to you. Right.
No, they're
So
not.
Okay, I'm coming.
Hold on,
Jesus,
sorry.
everyone.
When you say ancient Israel,
yeah, thank you.
What's the location of ancient Israel?
At the same place today. The ancient Israel, the same place that the Romans destroy and scattered among the nations, as the same place I'm talking about today.
So
the Romans
that place, ancient Israel, is in the same place as modern day Israel.
Oh yes, that's correct.
And black people were ancient, hello Zod, were the ancient Israelis.
So now,
how come you are now in Sierra Leone?
Okay, thank you. So now, do you, if you, I'm not asking you, know history. I don't want to belittle anyone here. But if you had any history that the Romans conquered Israel, do you hear anything about that before?
Yes, okay.
Good. So those people that they conquered are black people. Go and research. Did Jesus today? Did Jesus? I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to them because they are blind.
That's fine. So wait. So they
conquered.
Okay. So they conquered the black people. Okay. I'm asking you, how did the black people now find themselves in Sierra Leone? How did you find your own self in Sierra Leone?
Okay, this is how things go. It is prophesied in the Bible. Okay, that the people will be scattered into the four corners of the earth.
Where did they prophesy that one?
Pardon?
Where did they prophesy that? Please tell me. I want to see. They prophesy that you will be scattered to Sierra Leone. Oh yeah, tell us where they
not to Sierra Leone.
That you, Mr. Israel, will be scattered to Sierra Leone.
Listen to me. Who do you think gave that name Sierra Leone? If you know any,
it's the same people now. The same people that are giving you all these ideas.
Now you come.
Now the same people now. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
So these are the people that have corrupted
Lion
the
of
world.
Judah. I want to read the prophecy. The prophecy that says you, Mr. Black Man, Black Israeli, will be sent to scattered. You said scattered all over the waiting. Oh yeah, give me the prophecy, I beg.
This is the Black Hebrew Israelite doctrine.
This should be good.
Yeah, this is the doctrine of the Hebrew Israelites.
I want to read this prophecy where black people, they scattered them. They just
that's what I have. That's what I have respect for you, my lady.
Yes.
That guy over there has been saying some comments, and I don't want to be rude with him.
No,
so
please talk to me. Please talk
he
to
is
me.
nothing but
Quantum is an ex-pastor, by the way.
An expert of what?
Ex-pastor.
He is an ex-pastor. He is a minister.
Oh, ex-pastor. These are the same pastor
God.
that you're talking about. These are the same pastor that have led people to damage, to trouble. They're not teaching
But
everything.
the things that you are saying at the moment isn't even making any sense. So you don't even have a leg to stand on right now. Just relax.
What do you mean I don't have the leg to stand on?
The things that you are saying, they're really mind-blowing.
It's not mind-blowing because they are new to you. You know why?
It's not that.
They are very new.
Okay, that's fine. I accept that they are new to me.
You know why?
Show us the prophecy. Please, prophecy.
Does he speak Hebrew?
I'm not playing this.
No, we want the prophecy now.
No, listen.
How is it that in 2026, a Sierra Leonean man says he is an Israelite? We want to see it. Show us.
I will show you. But what I'm telling you, I say the things are new to you, is because the way the world have teach the Bible throughout the world and a falsehood.
But we're not
even
believers
Jesus
of the
was
Bible.
teach you.
Well, we are not believers of the Bible. So
you are atheists. You're not even believer of God.
Exactly. We don't believe in the Bible. But you have somehow seen inside that Bible that you will be scattered all over the world, right? So clearly, you're not a Christian, but you believe in the Bible because now you've taken something from the Bible and made it about yourself. You said there are prophecies in the Bible that says that you, Mr. Israeli, will find yourself in Sierra Leone. So please give us the prophecy.
The Bible.
And do you speak Hebrew? Do you speak Hebrew, my brother?
I'm not talking to you.
Mr. Lion, can I ask you a question, please, sir?
Please go
ahead. It's very important
that
you talk to us with dignity and with honor. It's very important that you do not dismiss anybody on the panel because we're all eager to hear from you.
Please, people
are you giving me an order or what? Because the way you talk,
I'm not giving you an order. I'm just telling you,
guys. Please let me know if you are a believer requesting. Please, I've got 3 boxes.
I'm not giving you an order, sir. What I'm saying is,
requesting, please.
We all know that a lot of us like to talk about gossip. And this is the reason why you can come up here and give us a gossip. But we want factual. The factual we need here now is what she's going to ask you. The prophecy that came, that you saw with your own eyes, that state that Israelites will be scattered all over, and you are part of it that dropped in Sierra Leone. Can you give us that, please, sir?
And when he finished, I would like him to tell me what is the purpose for an Azusa. Come on, my brother. What is the purpose for an Azusa? You're an Israelite.
I'm sure he's Googling on the phone, so let's give him time.
Do we have any other believers? Hello, Joker. Let's see. We got Oluwa is involved. Are you there? If you're not there, I'm going to drop you so we can bring up other people. Oluwa is involved. Can you unmute yourself? Oluwa is involved. Are you there? Okay. Oluwa is not involved.
These wannabes, they want to be Jewish. They want to be Hebrew Israelites. They want to be things that they are not.
But so who are the Jewish? What do you say they want to be? They want to be.
What is the purpose for an Azusa? Tell me.
No, I'm not speaking that language.
You said you're Israelite. Tell me what is the purpose for an Azusa and what is an Azusa?
I don't know what's an Azusa. That's a different language.
It's a different language, but you don't know what it's for.
Yeah, I don't. It's not in the Bible.
Shema? What is the Shema? What is that? What is the?
I don't speak Hebrew.
Israeli man, or he's an Israelite.
The Shema is the declaration that the Hebrew people use to say there is only one God.
Yeah,
but that's Hebrew. Yeah. That's Hebrew.
It says, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God
Israel,
is
the Lord
one.
our God
is one God."
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's Hebrew. Remember, we are stripped. Remember, we are stripped from our languages. So it doesn't matter. Our language has been stripped during slavery. So it doesn't matter whether you speak Hebrew or not. So relax.
Are you able to
your
answer
language?
wait, hold on.
Your language was stripped during slavery.
Oh yes. When they take our people to slavery, what do? They change their names. Which name do you carry today? You carry Muslim names. You carry what? English names. Of course.
When was you in slavery? Where was you in slavery?
Muslim take slave. In fact, Muslim are the first people that went to Africa.
Where were you from? Where were you in slavery? And how come your forefathers, when you came back to Sierra Leone, didn't pick up the Hebrew language and start teaching your nation, or who you guys say are Hebrew?
Don't talk like a child. Where can they pick up the Hebrew language when they strip them as that language? Where can they pick up that language?
My brother, you could learn Hebrew today. You could learn
yes,
Hebrew
that's under your free will. You can learn. I'm not interested in learning no Hebrew language.
Wow.
The thing is, the people lost their language when they came from, when they were persecuted during the time of Alexander the Great. They ran from Israel down to Africa, up to South Africa, along the river.
Hold on.
So
hold
this
on,
woman
hold on.
is saying people
No.
were from
Lion,
Israel.
please wait. Hold on. So, sorry, are you a lady?
I am a lady.
How can I pronounce your name if you don't mind? Miss Tura? Miss
Mature.
Mature, okay, Mature. Mature, you're saying that so are you saying that the original Jews were black people as well? Are you making that claim?
Yes. I
Okay.
stand
That's
with my
another
brother.
fabrication.
You
No,
stand with
no,
him. Okay. Tell
no.
us how then the black people now find themselves in Africa.
If you read the book of Deuteronomy 28,
we are not believers of the Bible. So anything you claim from the Bible has to be substantiated, right? So if you read, because first of all, who wrote the book of this book you're reading? Who is the author of it? Right?
It is Moses.
Really?
Moses wrote it.
No, he did not.
Moses wrote the book of Deuteronomy?
Moses wrote the book, yes, the first
Moses,
five book of Moses.
This is where we know that you guys are fake.
But
This is how we know you're fake.
The thing is, you don't have to believe the Bible. What God said, what God has said, what God has said, He has said it.
We know the history.
God has not said anything.
We know the history, and we know the history that Moses did not write anything. Did Moses speak Hebrew?
Moses spoke Hebrew.
This is you. That's the problem. You guys are fake. We know you're fake. You know why? We know why Moses never spoke Hebrew. Moses never spoke Hebrew.
Quantum, please. Let me read to this lady. Please, let me read to this lady. She just said Moses wrote the book of Deuteronomy. Did she not, guys?
Yeah.
Yes,
she said, okay, let me read this. Deuteronomy 34, the death of Moses. Moses is writing about his own death. Okay. Moses went up from the plains of Moab to Mount Nebo, to the top of Mount Pisgah, east of Jericho, and there the Lord showed him the whole land. The territory of Gilead, as far north as the town of Dan, the entire territory of Naphtali, the territories of Ephraim and Manasseh, the territory of Judah, as far west as the Mediterranean Sea, the southern part of Judah, and the plain that reaches from Zoar to Jericho. Then the Lord said to Moses, "This is the land that I promised Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob I would give to their descendants. I have let you see it, but I will not let you go there." So Moses, the Lord's servant, died there in the land of Moab, as the Lord had said he would. The Lord buried him in the valley in Moab. Auntie, did you say this is Moses writing this?
Yes.
Hey. And Auntie, are you also from Sierra Leone?
Yes.
These people are brainwashed, man.
Absolutely. They want to be. They are all want
Is that
to
Vessel?
be
Hey,
Israelites.
Vessel, when did you come? I didn't see Vessel. How are you? I didn't see you.
Everybody.
Hello,
Hi,
Vessel.
Guys, wait. I'm trying to understand. The verse, this is Deuteronomy 34. Moses wrote this book. And it reads, so Moses, the Lord's servant, died there in the land of Moab, as the Lord has said he would. The Lord buried him in the valley in Moab, opposite the town of Beth Peor. But to this day, but to this day, no one knows the exact place of his burial. Moses was 120 years old when he died. Guys, Moses is the one writing this. He was as strong as ever, and his eyesight was still good. The people of Israel, they mourned for him for 30 days in the plains of Moab. Joshua, the son of Nun, was filled with wisdom because Moses had appointed. How now? How is a dead man right? How now?
No. there is certain part of the book of Deuteronomy that Moses himself wrote, reminding the people.
No.
At the end, towards the end of his life, it was Joshua that did the recording.
Oh, so it's no longer Moses that wrote it now.
Moses didn't write the whole of Deuteronomy.
But earlier on, it was Moses who wrote it. But now, we showed you that he couldn't have been writing about his death. It's no longer Moses. It make no sense, man. Moses couldn't have written any of this.
So who do you think wrote it?
Ancient scribes.
I don't know.
Ancient scribes have written it. Ancient scribes of that particular period have wrote it.
Quantum, is there any evidence that this Moses character even existed?
No, the people in Israel consider, the rabbis consider today that Moses, Abraham, Isaac, they are eponymous ancestors.
Say that. What does that mean?
Eponymous is made up, bought in, maybe not, it's fairy tale.
Wow.
Yes, I have actually spoken to a rabbi, right? I've spoken to Rabbi Yohanan, and he's now an atheist. He's no longer a rabbi, but he said to me, truly, that most of this they don't consider it's real. A lot of it they consider to be allegory, is what he said.
That's right. Yeah. Also, the reason why we know Moses, Moses never wrote it, is because a lot of the writing in the books of Deuteronomy, Numbers, Exodus, where you have those laws pre-existed Moses. Like Moses wrote, like the Bible says, Moses, when he went on top of the Mount Sinai, and God wrote the laws that you shall not steal, you shall not unalive. Can you tell me what was the laws of Egypt when this so-called Moses was in Egypt? What was the law of Egypt? Did Egypt have these laws when Moses was in Egypt, when the Israelites was in Egypt? Did they have these laws operating in Egypt? Yes or no?
Sunday Blackie, can you stop that nonsense? Sunday Blackie, he said, white man, your people is the problem that confuse religion, so shut up.
Which white man?
Quantum, are you a white man?
No. I'm as African as they come.
Yes, somebody this week you say that white man. Stop it.
I've got a question, please.
Go on then.
Yeah. Moses and the Israelites would have been how many generations? Definitely not first generation or second generation, right? These are probably 10th generation or so.
Yeah, like something like that, yes. Because it was there 400 years, yeah.
Yeah, so it's possible that they didn't speak Hebrew anymore, and they spoke whatever language.
Egyptian language.
Yeah, they would have spoken that.
But
when they left Egypt and God was communicating to Moses, what language was this God speaking? Because these people would not have understood Hebrew.
Right. Okay. And now the historical facts. This is not made believe. This is facts. Any scholar, right? Any rabbi will tell you that the Hebrew, you have Proto-Hebrew and you got Proto-Canaanite. The language of the Hebrew language was developed in the land of Canaan. Hebrew is a Proto-Canaanite language. So these people would not have come from Egypt into Canaan in that period of time. Canaan was a vassal state of Egypt. It was under Egyptian control. So, and again, the language, the Hebrew language, was developed in the land of Canaan. So Moses wasn't in Canaan, and the Canaanites are the Israelites. They are a group of Israelites. That's all they are. And then they worship a god called Yahweh, who is a storm god and having a wife.
So this God had the Israelites fighting the Canaanites, which were literally their own relatives.
The narrative, you see, what the writers have done. I'll just explain how the Bible has been written is because they're coming from a paganistic era, because they was worshiping Yahweh with Asherah, and they was worshiping other gods, because the Canaanites are several different tribes. Okay, so the emergence of the Hebrews, or the so-called Hebrews, was birthed out of the Canaanites, which broke away, or separated themselves, and became the Israelites.
Yes.
But it's just a narrative that they spin. It's just a narrative that they spin.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying, that in this book, the God tells them to go and fight their own relatives.
That's true.
And then in real life, hey Susan, and then in real life, this Jesus character said he came with a sword to divide father from son, mother from daughter, blah, 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 blah. And then you guys want to tell us that this is a religion of love. You want to tell us that God is love. It doesn't make sense.
Can I just say,
thank you, JP.
Hello, Susan, and welcome, Susan. Susan, you missed this Sierra Leonean man who is who is an Israelite.
Hey,
Sierra Leonean, who is an Israelite. The Romans conquered Israel, and today the black people find themselves in Africa. But Mature agrees with him. Mature, why do you say that black people are the original Israelites? Why do you think that? Why do you make that claim?
I made that claim because you don't believe the Bible, but I believe the Bible.
Okay.
I read the Bible, and the Bible is a history book. It tells us from the beginning of creation to where we are and where we are going. Yeah, that's what the Bible tells us.
Just 1 second, please.
And because I read from the beginning of creation, that's why, and nobody has ever able to dispute the Bible. People might write.
I can dispute your Bible.
Quantum, just what? Let's just finish. And please, guys, Quantum is not a white man. Quantum is not a white man, people.
I don't know who Quantum is.
No, not you. I'm talking about people that claiming that he's a white man. Yeah, go on.
When God created Adam, he made him from the earth. The earth is
really Mature.
Yeah.
God made Adam from the earth.
This is Quantum.
Can you prove it?
I can't prove it. It's a thing of belief. It's either you believe the Bible or you don't believe it.
So what if I tell you? What if I tell you that there was no Adam being created from the earth?
Well, that is your belief.
Yeah, one of us is right and one of us is wrong.
Exactly.
Okay, so now let's leave beliefs aside. It's either Adam was created from the earth or he was not created from the earth, right? But you are you're believing the claim made in the book that Adam was created from the earth.
Yeah.
It either happened or it didn't happen. And if it didn't happen, Mature, you are believing in falsehood.
If it didn't happen, there's nothing for me to lose.
You are believing in falsehood.
You've lost a lot already. If it did happen, I've got everything to gain.
What are you gaining? What are you gaining from Adam was created from? What are you gaining? Adam was created from dust. What are you gaining from that?
I am not gaining from the fact that Adam was created from the dust. What I am gaining is that there is a God and there is a judgment coming upon all of us, whether we believe or not.
Mature, thank you so much for bringing the judgment. I always want to know about, can you please explain this judgment that is coming upon us? I want to know. What is this judgment, please?
From what I believe that is written in the Bible, He has given us laws, statutes, and commandments on how to live our life with each other, how to live our life on this earth. And at the end of time, this earth will pass away. This earth, we all see that this earth is going towards destruction. People are doing whatever they want to do. At the end of time, when the time has ended, we all will be judged. What we did to each other, how we worship God, what we didn't do, what we did, everything will be brought to light. That is what I believe.
So you said, just give me a second. So we are going to be judged. Okay, who is going to be the judge?
The Most High God.
And He's judging us.
Yes.
Do I have? Can I bring my own lawyer to this judgment, please?
You can take your lawyer with you, whichever you want. But
no, because how are we being judged? And can we represent ourselves? Can we? I want to know how this judgment is going to work. Where is it going to take place? How is it going to happen? Who is judging who? What standards? What is this judgment? Please, I want to know this judgment.
According to what is written in the Bible, He gave us laws, He gave us statutes, and He gave us commandments. You cannot judge anybody if you don't tell them, don't do this. For example, if you go past a traffic light, red traffic lights, where it says stop, the police can judge you on that. They can arrest you, they can fine you on that. That is just one example. So in the Bible, we are given laws, statutes, and commandments. For example, it says we should not steal, we should not lie, we should not do certain things. There are certain things we should not do.
My sister, have you read the 42 laws of Ma'at? Have you read the 42 laws of Ma'at?
No, I don't read any other book. I just focus on the Bible.
Well, you're living in ignorance. If that's the case, the laws that you're talking about, that you say that everybody is going to be judged on, it is based on the covenant with Israel. Yes, God says to Israel, obey my laws. God don't say that to the other nation. He doesn't recognize your forefathers. He says to Israel not to worship the host of heavens. They are given to the other nations to worship.
Exactly.
He don't give a damn about you. You are not an Israelite. You are an African. And Yahweh, you have no covenant with Yahweh.
I do have a covenant with Yahweh. Whether I am an
where
African
did you have
or
the
not,
covenant? Where? Tell us where and how do you have the covenant? Where and how you have the covenant? Where and how?
Hold on, let me explain. You asked the question. Let me explain.
To talk.
The way I have a covenant, whether I am born Israelite or not, the moment you accept him, you start doing what he says, I am covered, because he said it is one law. He said it is one law for the aliens and one law for the Israelites born. So it is one law for everybody.
Who is the alien? Who are the aliens? Explain to us who's the aliens.
The other nations that he did not have covenant with.
No. You don't know your Bible. That is not the aliens.
Can I say something, please?
Yes, go on, say something.
Oh, thank you. I want to thank you for accepting my invitation, and I want to thank you for bringing me up. And I want to thank Ms. Bature and the gentleman that was talking earlier. In a way, I kind of feel inspired. I just need to say two things that you might find relevant to this. Number one is that the Bible can be read in 5 different ways.
Ooh, 5 ways.
Wow, that's
5
new.
ways.
That's
And
new.
all the ways
Sorry, wait, guys. Please, I hope you will tell us the 5 ways.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
The first thing is you can read it as pure literature, nothing else. Literature, and as a literature book, it's rich. A literature is a work of art that you can discern. You read it, you interpret it in using your culture, using your ideology, using your belief pattern, and using your template. And then you come to your conclusion based on what you read. So as a literature, the Bible can be read that way. Another way is to read it as a true historical account of what happened. You don't have to believe it, but it's just a book of historical documentation. Just like somebody say Africans come from Middle East, some say African comes from the heavens, some say African come from the sea. Whatever it is, it's a documentation. The third way is as a book of poetry, and that is correct in some books of the Bible. It is actually poetry. Now, poetry is a work of art. Somebody thinks of something and writes it down. A work of poetry, you can. That is the way that the poet wants you to do. Famous poets in the world, you can actually ascribe many things to them. And you read their poetry, you say, oh, it means A. Another one reads it and say it means B. Both of you are not wrong. That's the way you interpret it. The fourth way it can be written is as a book of prophecy, which means on Wednesday it's going to snow, or on Thursday it's going to rain. Everything depends on what you interpret as the prophetical analogy of what you have read. Everything still depends on you. Some people say there's a man called Michel de Nostradamus who lived in the 16th century in France, and the books he wrote till today are still being interpreted. And they will say, oh yes, he said this will happen this time. It did happen. And that happened that time. It did happen. And people say, this is not really true prophecy because it has happened before you ascribe it to him. Why don't you tell us something that will happen in the future and say, yes, Nostradamus say it will happen in 2027. And if it does happen, then we will accept this as a work of prophecy. Now, the last way to read it is a matter of faith, as a book of faith. Now, faith is one of the most powerful things on the planet. If you have faith, then you have to let 2 things go if you have faith. Number one, you have to remove your reasoning. Once you start to reason, no, that's the truth. Once you start to reason,
that means you need to dumb it down for the people in the back.
Please,
that means stop using your brain.
Please let him finish that statement he's about to make. Please.
Yeah. So if anybody, once you have faith, dialing down your brain and you're accepting verbatim what you have faith in, just believe in gods that lives in the waters, in gods that live in the air, in certain animals. That's their faith. And based on that, they act and conduct themselves in that manner because they have faith in it. If you bring up any form of reasoning, then they start to jump down on you because what? You don't have faith. The same thing with Christianity.
Okay, sir. You've
gone
gone
religions in the world right now.
You've gone on for
All
some.
religion
Hey, this
are
man. Wait,
basically
sir, hold on, Mr. God cares. Mr. God cares.
Yes, ma'am.
You've gone on for some time telling us about this Bible, 5 ways to read the Bible.
Yes, ma'am.
Why is the Bible important to you?
Well, the reason it was important to me is not the same reason it's important to others. So I don't.
Why is it important to yourself?
Oh, to me personally?
Yes, because reason why I'm asking this question, it is people like you and me, right? People like you and me wrote the content of what you call the Bible that you read in 5 ways, right?
Yeah.
So why is that book more important, right, than all these other books here? You know, there are tons and tons of books, but you've picked this. Why is this one important to you?
Because I have faith in it.
Sorry, I want to understand. What do you mean you have faith in the book?
Why do? Okay, let me rephrase your question.
No. Faith in the book. Does your book require faith? Because all these other books here do not require faith. So does this book require faith?
All books, including your textbook for biology or your textbook for physics, require faith.
So by faith, what do you mean? Guys, so before you read any book, guys, that means before you open it, you get your faith ready.
Exactly.
Yeah? You get your faith. So can you explain what you mean by faith in this particular context? Tell us what you mean by faith. Guys, he says before you read any book, get your faith ready. So I would like for him to tell us what he means by faith before we read any book.
Okay, if I am to read the book of physics, I have to. I'm in the sciences. If I have to read the book of physics, and the physics we are discussing energy, and they're talking about atoms and molecules and this formula, I have never seen those things with my life. I have never seen an atom. I've never seen a molecule. I have never seen any of those things. But you know what? I believe they exist. Guess what? Because I have to be tested in them. I have to do an exam that will make me an engineer. So with all my passion, I don't believe that because they wrote it. I believe because I'm doing an exam in it. And because I'm doing an exam in it, I have absolute faith that a quantum of energy can be released as a photon of energy. And the formula for the quantum is this way, and the photon is that way. And for them to be equal, they have to be on the same plane. And I believe this because I have an exam that I'll be tested, and I'll be proven if I believe it or not. So for me to act on it, I have to believe it. So all those books you have, it's like asking me, why do I like Shakespeare? Of course I love Shakespeare. Of course I love Amata Aido. Those are African writers, by the way.
Okay.
I love
let me show you a book, right? Let me show you this book. Do you have faith in this book?
Please read it for me. I can barely see what it says.
It's the Quran.
The Al-Quran. Don't.
You said every book needs faith.
Yes.
So why don't you possess faith in the Quran?
Because I do. I choose not to. It's a choice.
What is?
Yes.
He has this one. He already said every book needs faith. Did you guys?
Your chemistry book, every
No,
book.
you do not need faith for chemistry. You don't need faith for biology because there are things that have been tested and proven.
Trust
You don't
exactly.
need faith for what is
You do
been proven.
practicals and you confirm those
Tested
things.
by who? Were you
It's
there when
based
they
on
tested it?
Every book needs faith,
and a
but
molecule.
the Quran no need them.
No, seriously, let's think about this. If you are
Quran no need faith.
The story, you know, in the Quran, it says that they're waiting for Jesus to come back. It's there in the Quran. The story of Jesus' birth, it's there in the Quran. So I don't understand what you're saying.
To every man his own. If you believe in the Quran, if you believe in if Confucius,
the same Bible stories are in the Quran. So what are you saying?
If you believe in the other one about Hinduism, it's okay for you.
Listen, the same Bible
listen,
stories are
sir.
in the Quran.
Listen, sir.
So why are you not believing the Quran?
You just vessel of dishonor. The man said you need faith to read any book. This is what he said. But now he is choosing which book to have faith in. So why?
Exactly.
This is why I'm back to my question. Why do you have faith in that particular book and not this other one?
The same reason why I have faith in chemistry and mathematics, and I have no faith in psychology. I don't have any faith. My daughter did philosophy.
No, don't tell us about. See, I'm asking about two different books now. Why do you have faith in the Bible and not in the Quran?
The same way I said it. Why do people have faith in Shakespeare and they don't have faith in Wole Soyinka? Why do people have faith?
Well, okay, you tell us now. Tell us
these religious
what is
books?
the reason why you have faith in the Bible?
Faith itself. Remember the first thing I said. For you to have faith, you must not have any reason. Once you have a reason, then there's no faith. That's what I said. First thing I said. And somebody, I think the gentleman up there.
Oh, wow. So you don't have a reason why you believe in the Bible?
There is not. Faith itself is the absence of reason. Why don't you see that people who are
it's enough.
Thank you so much.
It's enough.
Wait, now.
It's okay. It's okay. The man says you don't need reasoning. It's fine.
And he's saying you need faith. You need faith to read every book. So that means there's no reasoning in any book.
Yes,
that's why
I have to go down real quick. Came up to explain what this guy said, to expose his lie. Whatever he said in the beginning is a total lie. When you read a book, it's only one way. You read the words in the book, but you can interpret the words in 2,000 ways you want to. So there's nothing like reading the book in 5 ways. That's a lie. When you read now, read. Let me ask you a question. It's that simple. Let's do it. Genesis 1 verse 1. What does this? Okay, read it in 5 ways for me.
Okay, in the beginning, let me bring my Bible. The Lord, in the beginning, the Lord made the heavens and the earth. Let's stop there.
Okay. That is one. Read it in the second way.
Well, excuse me, as a work of literature. So the words that's why in the beginning. So what is the beginning? God,
brother. So you see the mistake you are doing. I'm telling you, you are going to read, but you can interpret it in different way. You said you can read it 5 ways, and I'm telling you can't read it 5 ways.
That's a semantical error. I agree with you. You can.
Okay, so then I don't want to hear it. Thank you. That's why I came up. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a semantic error. The Bible can be read in 5 ways. I'm not saying literally you are reading it 5 ways. I mean,
my brother, you said.
Yeah, you are right. I actually said it can be read in 5 ways. Like I said,
interpret it in 5 ways. Give us the 5 ways it can be interpreted.
Yeah.
How can it be 5 ways?
Yes.
Give us the 5 ways it can be
5 ways
interpreted.
that I know. maybe there are more ways that can be interpreted.
No, just go ahead with the 5 ways, please.
Go ahead. Like I said, as a work of literature, in the beginning, God makes the heaven and the earth. That's just a line in Genesis. Okay, literature. Who is this God? What does it mean by it makes? What is the heaven? What does it mean by heaven? So I'm questioning the way they do. In the beginning, if you actually read it, after the beginning, there's a
no. Name the ways that it can be interpreted. As a novel is one.
Okay, yeah. As a literature book, I've told you.
That's one.
As a historical book, in the beginning, so
historical is 2. Historical is 2. Name the others.
Okay. The third one I said is as a prophetic book. Okay, so
that's 3.
Yeah.
Name the 4th one. Name the 4th one.
Please don't bamboozle me.
Please just hold on. Please give him a chance, please.
Yeah, I said it before, so I've done 3 ways. 3 ways. In the 4th way, I think I said as a prophecy. As a one is what? I know the 5th one is faith, but the 4th one is what? As a poetry. So in the beginning, as
prophecy is equal to faith, according to how you read in that book. If you're reading as a prophecy, it is on faith.
It can be interpreted. It can be interpreted.
If it's a prophecy, a biblical. Listen, my brother. If you're talking about prophecy from the Bible, it is based on faith.
I'm listening. You said to listen, so I'm listening.
Prophecy, you're reading it from the Bible, is based on faith.
I'm listening.
I've just told you.
No, if you put a point across, like the first thing I said is to believe anything like that, it actually requires.
Okay, give us the 4th and the 5th one. Give us the 4th and 5th. Give us the 4th and 5th.
You just said it. you literally.
No, that's the third. That's the third one. That's the third one.
Prophecy was 3rd. The 4th. The 4th one, you just said it yourself, and I am saying you are saying that's what you need.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. You're going to excuse me, sir. 1 minute. 1 minute. You're going too fast here. Is there any particular order how you are from number 1 to number 5? Is there any particular order? Or you're just dancing around?
He doesn't remember what he told us.
I want you to go slow.
All I want to say is
hold on, sir. I want you to go slow, because you see you're biting your own tongue here, and it's really, really embarrassing. So go slow.
JP, he doesn't remember. He doesn't remember what he told us because it's something he just made up.
Let me repeat myself. For you to believe anything, to have faith, you must let go.
That's why I'm asking you. Is there any particular order? Which one do you start with?
No, there's no particular order. I just said, and I committed a son here. Yet one corrected me and said, "What do you mean read 5 ways?" And I said, "You are right. You can understand it in 5 different ways."
This is something you just made up, right?
Understand?
Is this your own theory?
Of course, it's mine.
You made it up just now.
The platform is for anybody to force anybody to believe in anything. I believe.
Is this something that you just made up?
No, this is not something I made up.
Why is it that when they asked you to repeat it, you couldn't repeat all 5 of them? You started waffling. You were confused.
Let's start again. The Bible be understood in 5 different ways. 1, you can understand it as a piece of literature. 2, as an article of history. 3, as an article of prophecy. 4, as an article of faith. Faith is number 5th one. The next one after prophecy, that escapes me right now. But the last one.
You see? No. Exactly my point.
No. I can't take this anymore.
Get out of here.
Wait,
Get
please,
out of
guys,
here.
one second. But why is that book important to us? An ancient text, ancient, yeah, that is no longer relevant to us in this modern day, right? As Africans, you cannot find your own story in that book. You cannot find your reality. It's not in that book, right? So how does it matter to you? You cannot read that book. Sir, are you a Nigerian, sir?
Me or the other guy upstairs?
No, you, the gentleman who's telling about the 5 ways to read. Are you a Nigerian?
I'm Nigerian, of course.
You can't find anything about your people inside this book. You can't see Angel Temitope in there.
That's why
you understand? You can't see this. But why does it matter to you? When you read the Bible, you learn the genealogy, the history. You hear our African people saying that, may the God of Israel, the God of Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob.
My people,
other people's ancestors.
People have their own genealogy.
The God of Abraham, the God of
their own
and the God of Galilee, the God of Jerusalem.
People
has been indoctrination.
The white man then voodoo. The white man came and said that is voodoo, that is evil.
You know what? You're confused.
It is not evil worship, but the white man calls it evil worship. The white man
You're
calls
confused. The very book that you believe in, the very God you believe in, calls it voodoo, calls it paganism, calls it evil.
Exactly. And the reason the white man says that was
the reason you're gods, because they got it from your book and they got it from your gods.
I don't care where they got it from. But what I'm saying is
you should care, because you read this book, isn't it? And you claim this God. So stop blaming the white man. Blame your gods, because he put the idea in their heads.
I'm not laying any blame on anybody. What I'm saying
so
is
stop calling white man.
No,
excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Guys.
Excuse me, sir.
Guys.
Hold on, please.
Excuse me, sir.
Why don't you let him explain?
So let me explain what I'm saying. Then I won't speak too much. The white man came to the black man and said, "Where is your God?"
I think you should explain.
He got that from your Bible.
The white man said, and the black man says, "This is what I believe." And the white man said, "That is not a belief. That is wrong. This is the new belief."
Because he got it from your Bible.
Let me finish now. And
I don't know why you're denying that part.
Well, when they said that, the black man accepted verbatim what he or she was told. And this happened with the Al-Quran and happens with the Bible. Those two religions have influenced Africa for the past 1,000 years. So they take it, wow. Now, when the black man says, this is what we believe, this is our culture, this is our ancestors, and this is our thing, the white man says, well, those don't count. Now,
that's what your God told them. That's what your God says in the book. Where did the white man get the idea from? Did you not get it from your book?
I don't care where the white man.
You should care. You should care.
Who are you to tell me
get the root cause? Get the root cause. Why are you ignoring the fact that it's your God that caused this?
But who are you to tell me what I should care and what not to care for?
Because you're a hippie hating on the white man. Hate your God. Hate your God who put the idea in their minds. Hate your God who put it in a book for them to read, for them to come and tell you. If it wasn't in that book, if your God never said it, they would never have gotten the idea.
What matters?
Slaves obey your masters. Slaves obey your
from
masters.
the God. He told it to the white man. They read it in the book and they came and imposed it on you.
Some of you,
your God is the problem.
Now I ask a question.
Yes, please.
If I came to you, all of you at the panel, and I said that in the next 5 seconds, let's say the person, let's say for non-choice, Vessel, is going to disappear. And after 5 seconds, Vessel disappears. And then I say that JP is going to disappear within 5 seconds. and then actually after 5 seconds, JP disappears. Then I'm going to say the owner of the panel herself is going to disappear. Now, how probably, like in percentage, from 1 to 100, are you going to believe that she is going to be disappearing?
No, I wouldn't believe it at all.
I don't believe
We
it
have to
at
see.
all.
We
But
have
what I
to
do
see
know,
it first.
is that when Afro is
60
tired, Afro will
60
go and sleep. So the
May I
chances
see?
of Afro going to go and sleep when she's tired are very high.
Yeah,
So
going
you
to
could
happen
just
very
be
soon.
guessing that
No, we're
the
talking
host is going
about
to disappear.
somebody
When I'm
who's
tired, I'll be up there, but I would have disappeared. I would have
You
gone to
know,
sleep. I'll be
At
dreaming
nighttime,
about
regardless
jollof
of
rice and
why.
other
1
things.
p.m.
talking about. I want to know this
Regardless,
idea of people
regardless of the
disappearing.
reason of the
What are we
disappearance.
talking about here?
Sure. I just informed you of something that has been foreseen, and it happened. Now, and logically, you should believe what I'm going to
Nope.
say on the
No,
first time,
I
which
don't
is
have
like, let's
to.
say, the
You
no,
have
I
seen
don't.
it and you've got proof that you foresaw it,
Again,
or you're guessing,
again,
right?
listen.
And
I'm
you're
a
guessing
trader.
about
For
something
example,
that you know is definitely going to happen. For
great.
example,
Listen
I
to me,
can
please.
say Afro is going to
Another,
get heartburn. And I know if Afro eats
another
something
simple
spicy,
example.
she will get and talk about things that are just, how about you tell us that, you know what? The cure for cancer
Yes.
is going
Someone
Can I
in
tell you a
Sanja
more
says, "Can you make Trump disappear?"
Exactly. Give us, those are the kind of things we
Can I
want to
give you?
hear.
Can I
Things
give
that
you a
actually
simpler?
edify human beings.
Can I give you
People
a simpler?
disappearing, that's bullshit, man.
Can I give you
Statistics,
simpler
we've gone
excuse?
over that.
Can I give you a simpler example? I'm a trader. Okay, I trade the markets, and I
Are you
have
a Christian?
followers.
Are you a believer?
What if?
Before
What
you go
if?
for all this crap, are you a believer? Yes or no?
Of course, I'm a believer. Yes.
No
Well, we
answer.
understand
Why
that.
else I would be here?
Believer in what exactly?
Sorry,
What do you believe in?
I am a Muslim.
Oh,
Yeah. So if I'm a trader
Well,
and
I'm
I'm
going to
telling you
disappear
that
soon.
the markets is gonna go up and you're gonna buy, and then you win, then the next day I'm gonna tell you the markets are going down, and then you buy, and then you win, then up and down, and you're
that is
following me
not
and you're
prophecy.
winning. All right. Would you believe what I'm gonna tell you the
No,
next day, that the markets is gonna go down or up?
no. I need to look at the analysis. Every time you tell me that
Then
it's
you
going to
don't
go
need to
up or
follow.
down, I need to look at the analysis first before I
Great.
believe you.
Then why are you following me?
I'm not
We want to
following you.
know what
You
If you're
exactly.
giving me advice, it means that I'm paying you to give me that
My point.
advice.
Thank you.
Not that
Exactly.
I'm following you.
Exactly
we
my point. Thank you.
and
So
we will
why
want
you
No,
are
to
that
know
is
here on
not
this
your point.
panel with
what
Your
all the
point was that I'm
believers?
process that
following
you're
you
using,
blindly.
what
I'm not
process
following you
Guys,
blindly.
Again,
guys, let him relate that to the religion, please.
listen.
Relate
Exactly.
that to the religion, and let me understand your logic, because I don't get you.
And considering that he's a Muslim,
Listen
that's
to the
interesting to me.
listen to what I say. Let me finish
we
one
spend that
sentence,
time.
and then you will
Especially since
understand.
Muhammad was told to read when he couldn't read. How, as a prophet, how did he not foresee the fact that that was an angel that was going to come into the cave and force him to read what he cannot read? Why did he not foresee that?
Wait,
let it go. Muhammad could read. That's a lie. He could read, so forget it. Let's move
Oh,
on.
he just chose not to read it.
No, they just
He
say
enjoyed
things
being
to.
choked.
It's right there in their book that Muhammad could read. So let's forget about that. Let's move on.
Raskilo, so
The
are you
point is
telling me that
the
Muhammad
point that
enjoyed
I'm
the
trying
choking
to
session?
the point is that I'm
Wait,
trying
hold
to
on,
make,
hold on.
and you
Let's
don't
not-
want to
let's-
listen.
Wait,
Is that
hold on,
if
hold on.
somebody
Wait,
is
hold
proving
on,
to
hold on,
you
1 second.
knows
One
the
second,
future.
sir. 1 second, sir.
Sure.
I
Go on.
want us to have like a back and forth. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you don't mind. So, for somebody who is a Muslim, are you African by any chance, or where
No,
you
I'm
from?
not. No,
Where you
I'm
from?
Arab.
You're Arab,
Yes.
so you can speak Arabic.
Wait, is he Somalian Arab?
Can you
Arab
speak,
Somalian?
No,
can
no,
you speak
no.
Arabic?
No, I'm from Jordan. If you know the country, Jordan.
Oh,
How are you? How are you Arab? Cannot speak Arabic. Okay. And question for you.
Go ahead.
Do you think that your religion is compatible with the African
experience?
Yeah, the African continent.
I think our religion is for the whole planet.
Nice.
And if you're asking me about Africans, Africans are mentioned in the Quran.
Are they?
They are called the people of Habasha.
Can you tell us where in the Quran is this mentioned?
Sure. The story of the elephant or the verse of the elephant.
Give me
it's called
the
elephant.
surah, please. I would love to
The
see
elephant. It's called the
Africans are
elephant.
mentioned. Where now? I don't know.
Just look up the elephant. All right.
Oh,
It's
well.
talking about.
He doesn't know his own book.
Yeah, Africans
guys,
are
please, just keep it. Let's just keep it respectful, please.
Guys, if you didn't read the Quran, it's very difficult to explain to you. However,
What do you mean?
Give
What
us
do
the
you
verse
mean?
so we can
What do
read
you
it.
mean? Wait, what do you mean? The elephant? I'm trying
The
to understand.
the surah name is elephant.
But you know here, like all the surahs, they're called Surah Taqwiyah, Surah Qasas,
Okay.
Nani, Surah Nur,
Say it in
Surah
Arabic.
Maryam,
Al-Fil. Surah
right?
Al-Fil.
Surah Al-Fil.
Yes. In not Nigeria, the other one, where is it?
I think it's Ethiopia.
Kenya. In Kenya. I'm sorry, guys. I don't understand the joke, but it's fine.
It's just
Mecca in order to destroy the Kaaba, which is the house.
okay.
of
Hold
God.
on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Maybe if I Google this, we'll be able to find it, right?
The story of
What's the story? So the man is from Kenya. The man was from Kenya.
And he was going to Mecca to destroy the Kaaba.
What part of Africa is Kenya?
At the time of Abraham, actually.
Okay, let me check this. So
What part of Africa is Kenya,
We know
sir?
we know that's bullshit. We know that is bullshit. The time of Abraham.
So it says that based on search results, there is no mention of a Kenyan man in the Quran itself. The Quran is a religious text.
We know that's a bunch of lies.
Habasha.
Ali Habasha.
Hey, my brother, we know that's
Ali,
a
did you
bunch
say
of lies.
wait, did you say Ali Habasha?
Al Habasha. Yes. To the what's in our modern time called Kenya.
Really?
You can look it up. Yeah. Plus, there is mentioned in the Quran. There is mentioned in the Quran that Adam himself was created from a dark clay, referring to the dark man. And our DNA is also followed up into a black.
I want to see where it is.
That's a lie. I'm sorry.
No, but I want to see where it is in the Quran.
Why is it a lie?
It never said. It says humans were created by sperm and all that. What do you mean Adam was created by that? Where in the Quran does it say that?
In the Quran, God says, I created Adam from black clay. Clay, you know what's a clay?
Okay, so does the Quran say, hold on, does the Quran, my brother, how did God created everybody in the Quran?
How did God created everybody?
Humans in the Adam is a human, of course. So how did God created Adam?
He created him from clay.
Okay, so do you have your book and you want to read these things out so that we all understand what you're saying? Because I don't get what you're saying.
Of course, if you understand Arabic, I can read it out loud.
No, but there's an English version, right?
Sure. The issue with the English translation.
There we go. I rest my case. There we go. I rest my case. Thank you. Thank you. I rest my case.
Listen, do not cut.
No, but the Africans that they forced this religion on
sorry,
the
please.
one.
Trader the first. Trader the first.
You can look it up.
Trader the first. Sorry, Trader the first. You just
excuse me. You just mentioned Arabic. I'm sorry.
Guys, I'm still trying to find this Kenyan in. I'm still trying to find the Kenyan in the Quran
The
now.
Lord of Jollof, God of Jollof.
So
choking him.
Alpha. So Face, I wanted you to explain something to me, right? Can you explain Quran 14:4 to me?
Which one?
Quran chapter 14, verse 4.
There is no chapter 14, verse 4. Give me the surah and the number of the surah.
All right, let me read it for you. 1 second.
Sure.
If Abraham is a eponymous ancestor, how does Abraham goes to Mecca?
So it is Surah Ibrahim. It is Surah Ibrahim.
The house of God.
There was no place existing at that time called Mecca.
It is Surah Ibrahim.
Mecca is a modern
1 second,
name, my
trader
friend.
first. 1 second,
We are
please. 1
referring
second,
to the
please. Trader
location,
first.
that's all.
Trader first. Okay, the location. Okay. So right now. Surah
again,
Ibrahim.
sorry.
Surah Ibrahim. Now Ibro right now. Surah Ibrahim. Surah 14:4, right? Like Quran 14:4, Surah Ibrahim. Yeah.
Surah Ibrahim. And you're talking about which one? Which number again? Sorry. 14?
14:4. Yeah.
14 or 4?
Oh, you see, I don't come confused now. So I want to read 14 verse 4.
Okay, I'll read 4 and I will read 14.
No, I want chapter. Is there? Do you guys have chapter there? Chapter 14 verse 4.
No, there is no chapters, my friend. There is ayah. Ayah means let's call it a sentence. Okay, the surah is the whole verse, the whole, let's say, chapter. Let's call it. Okay. So which one? Yes.
So is the verse 4? Is the verse 4 in this case? Then let's do the verse 4. Yes, my brother. Yes.
وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِن رَسُولٍ.
Wallahi ta'ala, Ibrahim. Let's go, bro.
You wanted the English. All right.
No, give us English, yes.
All right. And we didn't send any messenger, only with tongue of his people. Yeah. So every messenger, the proper English, let's say, we never send a messenger without sending him with the tongue of his people. That means the language of his people.
But my brother, I only asked you to read it. I only asked you to read it. I didn't say anything yet. Why are you explaining?
I didn't understand. You want me
to read it? I didn't say explain it yet. So
because
my question is,
would you like me to read it in Arabic?
Not be English, you just tear and so like okay, read it in Arabic.
I can explain it in English.
We don't need an explanation. The
Quran is not written in English to read it in English, my friend.
Prophet? Can you tell us what prophet did they send to China with the Chinese language? What's the name of the prophet?
We don't know. The only prophets that is mentioned in the Quran is about, I think, 300 and something over the time of Earth.
Exactly.
That's a good point, though. But so, with the 300 prophets, can you give me any other prophet for any other country apart from Muhammad?
Muhammad was sent to the whole earth. He's the last one.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying, so out of the 300 prophets, do you guys know where these 300, even one of them going, where he's coming from?
We know Moses went to Africa. We know
Moses. What?
Raskilo, please, guys, please let me finish my question, please.
Do you consider
where was he in Africa?
Or no?
Okay. So as at the time when Moses was existing, right? So there is a place in South Africa where the Zulu people they are, right? This place, their leader was once Shaka Zulu, right? Before Shaka Zulu existed, we know there were other Zulu leaders. We don't even know their names, so. But we know they existed.
You are
Who
wrong,
preached to
sir.
them?
Excuse me, sir. You are completely.
Oh, so there was nobody before Shaka Zulu.
Shaka Zulu.
People did not exist there.
Google it. Shaka
I said there were people that existed before him. What thing you they talk about, bros?
No, you are telling us that when Abraham was there, Shaka Zulu was before him. Shaka Zulu.
That's not what I
said
said.
that.
My brother, English
never
had
said that.
you.
No, he
English
didn't say
had
that.
you.
He
You
didn't say that,
forgot
my
collect
brother.
your
Sorry, I don't
you
know
forgot
this,
collect your school fees.
Shaka
So
Lulu.
why you forgot collect your school fees. As I was saying before the mosquito bites. So now, right, my brother, during this time, who preached the Quran to the people before thousands of years before Shaka Zulu? Can you give me the name?
Amazing
You can
question.
go and check by
Because the
yourself. You don't have
Quran,
to give the name.
the Quran as a scripture itself.
God cares. God cares. God cares. I'm trying to know more about this. Man.
Is this
You are
question
He's
just for
interrupting.
who?
He's for you, but he's interrupting.
No,
God cares. I want to know.
No, excuse me.
God cares.
I will answer you.
Gentlemanly
The
language.
Quran itself was sent in the time of Muhammad. It was not before the time of Muhammad. Before the time of Muhammad, there was 4 palettes, let's call them. Every messenger had his own palettes. For example, for Africa, Joseph,
Moses
and
never
also
reached Africa.
Idris.
So then if you say for Africa there was Moses, then when I ask you the people of Shakas, the people of the Zulu people, right? You would have just said Moses preached to them. Because he preached to the African people. Is that not
The Zulu people, in which modern country name are they located? Like
you see, if you don't know, how do you know who preached to them that you want to tell me right now?
My friend,
how do
I'm
you
not
want
a
to tell me? Tell me.
I'm not
So
a
then,
historian.
Papa,
What
that's
about the
not
people?
proud of
What
you.
about the people?
Why are you
What
doing
about,
this?
what
I'm
about the
not a
people? in New
historian.
Zealand?
Just tell me
What-
at the moment.
what
It's
about
South
the
Africa.
people
South
in
Africa.
New Zealand? What about the people in New Zealand? What prophet was
They
sent to the
live in
people
South
New
Africa.
Zealand? What prophet was sent to the people
Watch
in
him
New
make up the
Zealand?
place.
I wish I could.
That means it's a lie.
What's a lie?
So what I'm trying to tell you here is, trader, if
What is
Quran
the
verse
lie?
14 verse 4 says, if Quran verse 14 verse 4 says he has sent prophets to all of us and that they will preach to us in our language, why are you using the Arabic Quran as a source of truth? Shouldn't we have like a Zulu Quran, Yoruba Quran, Hausa Quran, Ghana, or Tui Quran, what's it called? We have you see, we
We
can
have only
have
one Quran.
but what I'm saying is if that verse says right that God sent his prophets to teach us in our language, aren't we supposed to have the Quran in our own language each?
No. It shouldn't. I just told
I'm sorry,
you the
Joker.
Quran
You are
came
getting
from the time of Muhammad only.
Joker. You are getting that question wrong. That read the verse well. It says it sends prophets in their own language. So, do you know how many languages is just in Nigeria? Do you know?
Verse of the Quran is actually a lie, because what prophets were sent to Africans? What prophets? Moses was sent to where exactly?
Egypt. Moses, Harun, Yusuf, and Idris.
No.
They
So
were
who
all
was sent?
to
Who was sent?
Egypt is
Who was
Africa.
sent? Who was
All
sent to
Africans speak
Nigeria?
Egyptian language.
Who was sent to Nigeria?
Joseph was he lived and ruled in Egypt. Moses born in
Nigeria.
Egypt.
Just making shit up.
The prophet sent to
My
Nigeria.
dear, my darling.
I'm not your darling.
Egypt
Don't
part
you
of
dare.
Is
Africa or
Egypt
not?
in
Hold
Edo
on now. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Is Egypt in Edo?
let's say, the land
So
of
all
Egypt, does it
Africans
belong
No,
to
I'm
Africa
asking
or not?
about Nigeria. Which prophet was sent to Nigeria?
Is Nigeria part of Africa?
It is.
Oh, yeah, that's
Question.
Yes.
It's a rhetorical question,
Do you
guys.
know? Do you know how many countries? Do you know how many countries that
Does
are
it
in
belong to
Africa?
Africa or
Over
not?
50 something countries. So,
Does it
which
belong to
prophet
Africa
was
or
sent?
not?
So wait, only one prophet for the whole of Africa?
No, of course not. I just
Okay.
told you what's mentioned in the Quran is a few hundreds of prophets, but God
It's a
said
lie.
that we sent thousands of prophets.
Which one was
Now
sent
we
to?
know some of
Which
them
one was
and we
sent to
don't know.
Nigeria? Okay, you know what? Can you tell us what was Moses' message? You said he was a prophet.
Worship the one and only God.
This was his message to the people in Egypt.
Well,
Afro.
actually, in the Quran, the story says that God spoke to Moses, and he's the only prophet that God, and he told him, go to Egypt because Pharaoh has been what does it mean in English?
Moses was
Like
born in Egypt. What are you talking
Yes.
about? When did God tell him to go to Egypt when he was born in Egypt? He grew up in Egypt.
Really, he told him, go to Pharaoh. Go to Pharaoh. I said, go to Egypt means go to Pharaoh. Because in the Quran, yeah.
Am I?
I'm trying to
Excuse me.
translate
Excuse me.
between
One minute.
Arabic
One
and
minute. I'm just
English.
going.
It's a little bit difficult.
Afro. I'm just going to leave the live in a minute, but I just need to say one thing. We know the Quran is based on the Bible, and we know the
Of
Bible
course.
is in. Is
Let
the
me
Bible
tell
is-
you something. Let me tell you
Hold on
something
a minute. I'm
important.
leaving.
There is
Hold
5
on a
rules.
minute. Hold on
There
a
is
minute,
5
my
rules for
brother.
Muslims. There is
Hold on
5
a
rules.
minute.
Hold
Hold
on.
on. Hold on. I'm leaving the live. I'm just saying something before I leave. We know the Quran is based on the Bible, and we know the Bible is fictitious. We know the Bible is not correct. We know the Bible makes claims that is not true, like Moses, like Abraham, like all these people. They did not exist.
Before
So
you leave,
then,
can I say
what? Finish, please.
Sure.
We know they did not exist. We know that the language of the Israelite was birthed in the land of Canaan. So we know a lot of the things in the Bible is not true. So now your book is based on something that is not true. And you're coming with your corruption. You're coming with your corruption as well.
Now the Quran is not based on the Bible.
It is. That's why he copy and
believes in
pasted
the
stories
Bible.
from the Bible and the
There's a big
Torah.
difference. It believes in the Bible.
It does
And to
not.
give you some information before you leave, there is 5 rules for Muslims to believe. One of them is believe in the Bible and believe in Jesus Christ.
Wait, can you mute yourself? Joker, please.
Oh, sorry.
Can you
Guys,
mute
maybe
yourself?
you don't know this because maybe you're not Muslims, but
I know what
we
you're
have 5
saying.
rules.
I've got
We
a
have
Quran.
5
All
rules to become
Muslims say
Muslims.
that the Bible is corrupt.
Got a
and
Quran
that
at
How
my
can I
house.
speak when you're cutting me off, guys?
The Bible,
Guys, let
your
him.
Quran.
Let's let him speak, please. It's not every day we get a Muslim come up to speak to us. Just let him.
Guys,
But it's pure lies.
I understand.
You can keep saying lies. I understand. You have your belief, you're defending it. I respect that. But I'm telling you about
I don't have
our
a belief.
religion.
I'm an atheist.
We have oh, you're an atheist. Atheism is a religion itself. You believe
In atheism, what do we believe in, and what
a
are
religion is a
our
way of
belief?
life in
Hold
general.
on, 1 second, 1 second, please. 1 second. What are our religious practices in atheism? Can you tell me, please?
Guys, a religion is a way of life. That's it.
Also, in a religion, you worship a deity. Isn't that true?
No, not necessarily. Maybe you worship your own self. You're an atheist.
But so you do
You
worship
prioritize
something, right?
yourself.
Oh, so you're saying atheists prioritize themselves?
Maybe. I don't know.
What is an
I've never
atheist? Can
been
you
an
tell me?
atheist.
Can you tell me what an atheist is?
A person who doesn't believe in the holy power of God, let's say. I don't know.
Oh, so if I don't, it's not necessarily believe, right? I do not agree that a God exists personally from me,
It's
right?
your choice. Yes.
But so if I do not agree, does that mean that is a religion or that is a belief system?
Do you defend your point?
Do I defend what point exactly?
Do you believe that there is no God?
No.
You agree? I said believe.
No
Do you
evidence.
believe that there is no God?
No, we don't deal with belief.
So why is the word believe necessary?
Because
when I
you
already
said
made it
something
clear?
and you think it's
Yeah,
true.
I
That's
said
a belief.
what I said was I do not agree.
Do me a favor.
Does a God exist?
Of course.
So if a
This
God
is
exists,
my
can you take me
belief.
to this God? Can you take me to this God?
No, I can't. You know why?
So let me ask you a question then. Let me ask you
You
a
know
question.
why?
Would you say that Muhammad was able to comprehensively understand, right? Either him or the person who was writing what he was narrating, right? Would you say they were able to comprehensively understand what God was sending through by the angel, like what God gave to them through the angel? Would you say they understood comprehensively?
You mean the scripture, the Quran?
It is the word of God, isn't it?
Yes.
So would you say they understood comprehensively what God was talking about?
Do you know how did he receive it?
Oh,
No,
how
that
did
was
he
not what I
receive it?
asked.
No, wait,
Would you
sorry,
say
Joker, please. How did he receive it? I think it's crazy how people would think that one man, one things from a God
In a
and
cave.
people
Well, this is
people
something
believe
unusual.
people
Yes.
believe it's not unusual. It's not unusual at all. A lot of people make claims that they hear from angels and gods and all these things. It's not unusual.
Again.
But how do we determine that what they're saying is true?
Well, how do you determine that you had a king 1,000 years ago in Nigeria?
No, I'm asking
I can
about.
tell you.
I'm asking
No, you
about.
tell me. How do you
I'm
determine
asking
that
about
there was a
this-
king?
I'm asking about this prophet. Wait, no. I'm asking about this particular prophet.
Yes, and I'm asking you an example.
Considering, no,
and I'm
it's not an
asking you-
example. We're talking prophets now. We're not talking about.
Really?
Right.
How
I
do you
want
know-
to
how-
listen.
do you be-
Let
who
me
do you
let me
believe
tell
in?
you. Let me tell
Who
you.
do you believe in?
Listen. Let me
Who
tell
do you
you.
believe in?
The way by which the prophet received, it's already enough to tell us that that story is not to be trusted at all. It's not to be trusted. I tell you why. Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why?
I think somebody's keep muting me. I don't know why.
Please don't mute him because I'm speaking to him. Can I tell you why?
Would you be able just to tell me which kind of belief are you following?
I'm an atheist.
Oh, I see. I understood. Okay, no problem.
I'm an atheist.
All right.
Okay.
So
So
we can talk by logic and history if you like.
No. I specifically want to speak about this particular.
It is history.
Just give me a minute. I will let you go. Just give me a minute. I want to. So, vessel of dishonor, and I bring violence with me and tell you that a divine entity wants me to give you this message, but first I have to be violent. Would you trust that message?
No, I won't.
What's a violet? Sorry.
Violence.
Violet flower?
Violence.
Violence. Ah, okay. Yeah, I understood.
Violence.
Yeah.
So the prophet received this message with some the added touch of violence.
Okay.
And when they brought the religion to Africa, they brought it with violence as well.
Before we get to the angel, squeezed his, I think his neck or what? Squeezed
get this
him.
information?
I think he was squeezing
Three
his blunt
times.
force.
3 times.
Who said
Nearly unalived the man
Sweetie,
before
who
he could
said
bring
that?
the first man, tell him to ikra, ikra, ikra.
Iqra, Iqra, Iqra.
I
but
think he had
never
him
squeezed him.
on the balls afro.
The story never said that he squeezed him in the neck, man.
Yeah,
Really?
he squeezed
The
him in the
story-
balls.
All right,
I am a
so
Muslim.
wait,
Listen,
hold on. So between me and you are saying it is not true, right?
Of course it's not true.
All right,
He squeezed
Sheikh,
his neck.
Sheikh who's here? Sheikh, are you a Muslim?
I'm
Ex.
a Muslim, yes.
You're an ex. Okay, no, I'm asking Sheikh. Sheikh, is it true what I am saying, Sheikh?
Yeah, 100% true.
Can you
Can you
imagine the
refer
Muslim
me-
man doesn't even
Can
know
you refer us
himself?
to the verse that,
Yeah,
that
because
says
maybe
the
he
story,
don't know
please, Mr. Sheikh?
Maybe
Yes, please.
He doesn't even know
you want the
himself that
reference.
the angel
I would like a
shows
reference to the story
violence.
that the
The angel
angel
squeezed him.
Jibreel alayhi
Talk-
salam
The
grabbed
angel
the neck
squeezed him
of the
3 times,
Prophet
3
Muhammad.
good times, till he couldn't take it no more. And he ended up running to his wife.
say
He
again.
ran
Sorry.
to his wife to go and cry.
What was choking him?
Dathirini, Zammilini. That means
Listen.
he was afraid. What would
That
you
sounds
feel?
like a
Sorry,
genie in the
makes
lamp.
you-
Like he was calling a
if
genie in the lamp.
popped up
Wait,
on you?
hold on. So, guys, did you hear him say that story is not true? That
Who
the
said that?
angel squeezed their prophet, squeezed him to the nearly unalive 3 times.
No,
Right?
that is
He
not
said-
not true. That
He said it
squeezed-
is not okay.
Not
Is
true.
he okay?
Would you like me to tell you
Sheikh,
the
please
truth?
give us the reference. Give us the reference.
Of course, in the Hadith al-Sharif, in Sahih
Give us
Muslim.
give us
You
the
can
reference, Sheikh.
claim, yes.
That for me, as soon as you say that,
Sheikh,
I'm
where are
sorry,
you from, if I may ask?
whatever message
Trade.
angel is bringing, the angel can
Hello?
do one, I beg.
But Brother Trade, how many times do you pray in a day?
I don't pray 5 times a day, if that's what you...
I asked you how many times is a Muslim supposed to pray in a day?
The Muslim has to pray 5 times
You
a
ask
day.
for a
Okay,
reference,
thank
right?
you.
Rida.
Yes, Mr. Sheikh.
Yeah. Sahih al-Bukhari.
Sahih
49.
Now,
Sahih al-Bukhari 4953.
can you read it?
It is called Kitab al-Tafsir. Do you
No.
know the meaning of Kitab al-Tafsir?
Can you read it in Arabic, please? The story where it says that Jibreel alayhi salam choked Muhammad 3 times.
Do you understand Arabic?
Of course, I understand Arabic.
Okay. حدثنا يحيى حدثنا ليث. What is the meaning?
حدثنا يحيى. Yahya told us. Go on.
حدثنا ليث.
عفوا, again.
حدثنا ليث.
Maybe you can tell me what's the hadith and I will look it up on Google. I will read it.
حدثنا يحيى حدثنا إلياس or ليث.
Go on.
What is the meaning? Tell the people so that they can understand.
حدثنا يحيى ابن الياس. This is what you say?
Okay. عن أقيل عن ابن شهاب. What is the meaning?
I'm not getting your Arabic 100%. Where are you from?
عن ابن شهاب. What is the
Ibn
meaning?
Shihab. عن Ibn Shihab. Yes.
حدثني سعيد بن مريم.
Sa'id ibn Maryam told us. Go on. Sa'id the son
حدثنا
of Maryam.
محمد عبد العزيز بن علي. Listen, the hadith is very, very long, okay?
Yes.
Let me go straight to where.
This is what I was gonna say.
Listen to me. Let's read in the English so that everybody will hear us. The wife of the prophet, the commencement of the divine inspiration to Allah Messenger was in the form of true dreams in sleep and clear as the bright daylight.
This is a
Then
hadith?
he began, please keep quiet so that people can listen. Okay.
Sure.
Be true and clear as the bright daylight. Then he began to like seclusions. So he used to go in seclusion in the cave of Hira, where he used to worship Allah continuously for many nights before going back to his family to take the necessary provisions of food for the stay. He came back to his wife Khadija again and to take his provisions of food likewise, till one day he received the guidance while he was in the cave of Hira. An angel came to him, asked him to read. Allah Messenger replied, I do not know how. When the angel held me forcibly and pressed me and squeezed me so hard that I felt distress. Then he released me and I replied, I do not know how to read. Thereupon he held me again and pressed me and squeezed me for the second time till I felt distressed. He then released me and asked me to read again. But I replied, I do not know how to read. Thereupon he held me for the third time and pressed me till I get distressed. What's the meaning of that?
You are referring.
Is what she said true or not?
I see. This is what I was talking about.
Why did you told her that she tell lies?
It is lie because the translation is wrong.
Why is wrong?
Now the translation.
The translation from the word Arabic. The word Arabic.
Have you ever translated Arabic before?
Do you read Arabic?
Have you ever translated a book before?
Of course.
Give us which book? Which book?
What do you mean, which book?
Yeah, Arabic to English.
A whole book? No, I translated websites. Both.
You are just exposing yourself.
So I do know how to translate.
You are just exposing yourself. You are just exposing yourself.
Arabic is my native language. You want to tell me?
Listen to me.
Listen to me. You want to explain to me?
Listen to me.
The word,
Since you say
the
Arabic
word that
is
you're referring to, you spoke, I listened to you, now you listen to me. The word that you spoke about.
What is the meaning of
let me read.
What is the meaning of listen to me? Listen. What is the meaning of wataksibul ma'dud?
How can I speak
what
when you're
is the meaning of wataksibul ma'dud?
Wataksibu al
wataksibul ma'dud.
With the dad or with the dad?
Ma'adum with the dal dhamma. Wow,
ma'dum. وتكسب المعدوم.
Yeah.
تكسب means win. المعدوم.
وتكسب المعدوم.
المعدوم, it depends upon the sentence. Can you say the whole sentence?
What is ma'adum? What is ma'adum? You said you speak Arabic.
There's
what
a lot
is
of things that can be ma'dum. For example, your phone is ma'dum. That means your phone died.
My phone is ma'dum.
It can be, yes.
Just shut up.
Put it in a context. Then
Sheikh, excuse me. Please, I think I understand. I think what he's saying, it means is,
guys, you're not letting me speak.
Let him, if you don't know what the meaning of
Maladu, relax, madam,
you're not letting me speak.
I wanted to say, sorry, sir. I wanted to say, I think what he's saying
Can
is.
I answer him?
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Yes.
This has been told in the Wahi story that in Ghar Hira, which is the cave of Hira, حيث ضمه جبريل. Jibreel is Gabriel, the angel. ضمه means hugged him until he got tired.
Then he do what? He hugged him.
Why did he hug him? It says,
did he press him or he hugged him?
Means to take him away.
Listen. You said he hugged him hardly, right? Or he pressed him.
Hugged
Which one?
him. Dammahu. Look it up.
How
The
did
word
he?
dammahu.
How did he
Dammahu.
hug him? How? How did he hug him?
How do you hug your friends?
No. Why was he afraid if Jibril hugged him as his
Yes.
friend?
Yes.
Why was he afraid and he ran to his wife?
Of course, he would run to. Imagine a genie comes up to you and
So
he's
now
asking you
Jibril
to do
is
something
genie.
that you can't
So
do.
now
which is
Jibril
read.
is genie, right?
No, I'm imagining it. I didn't say
Listen, you
Jibril is
said
a genie.
you said
Jibril
imagine
is
genie.
an angel. I'm talking to
Okay.
you, the sheikh.
Okay.
Imagine
Listen,
a
if
genie.
he hug you,
Yes.
are you going to be scared?
Definitely.
Why?
It's unusual.
If your friend
Especially-
hug you, if your
especially
friend
if that. Listen, especially that if
let's
the
say
super
did
entity.
Jibril came to you with his wing or he came in the form of man?
We don't know, to be honest.
I
But
know.
Look, I would like to. It is not described, but
No,
when
I
the
know.
Prophet told
Do you
his
want a reference? Do you
one
want,
minute.
do you want a reference his wing? He come in the form of man. Do you want a reference?
Would you describe a tiger hugging
Do
you?
you want a reference that Jibril came without form of a man? Do you want a reference about it?
Yeah, tell us now. We
I
need
don't
to
know.
know.
Do you have a reference about it?
Yeah, tell
That's
us
why
if
I'm
we know.
asking you. I'm asking you.
But
I asked you three
Me, I
times. Do
want
you
to
want
know.
a reference?
Me, I want to know.
Do you have a reference? I would like to hear it. Yes.
okay, you bring in the reference. I'm confused right now because I people are mixing the whole point. So there is a hadith. Please, who writes the hadith? Is that the scholars of the
Exactly.
Muslims?
The scholars. Yes, you're right.
So trader, the scholars have written something, and
Yes.
you are here telling us that the scholars are wrong. Is that what you're saying?
The scholars are not wrong. The word
Brother,
suffocate.
you're not listening. You are not listening.
Where did you read the word suffocate?
Brother,
Show me the reference for the word suffocate.
brother,
Yes.
what was written? It's written by the scholars, correct? Whatever you guys read.
By the
Now,
scholars.
it says he was hugged or whatever, and he was distressed. Is that true?
Distressed?
Yes.
No, when he went to his wife, he was distressed.
Raskilo, it's Warakum Maladum, Raskilo.
Okay.
You
So
for the land.
my point is, what I see you doing is you're trying to tell us that whatever the hadiths are saying, that you mentioned, you said translation is wrong.
Of course,
Who did? But my question is, who did?
There is
But my
hug.
question,
The
I
word
agree
hug.
with you, brother. I agree with you. So my question is, who did the translation?
Whoever did it, I don't know who did the translation. There's
Brother,
thousands of translations.
now you don't know that your hadiths were translated by your scholars?
No, of course not. The scholars didn't speak English. We translated it at our modern time. For example, now you're saying that the word suffocate.
So are you saying you don't have Muslims that are English scholars?
There should be.
Okay, so everybody has accepted how this thing was translated, except you right now. You telling us that this is wrong.
No, I'm not
Do you
telling
kind of understand where I'm coming from?
If I have the time, I will Google it for you and I will find the right translation. Where
I
did
wouldn't
you hear the translation from?
I wouldn't
From Sheikh?
I wouldn't even believe any translation. So far as it is written, what you guys accept. So why, if I'm reading it, you want me to go and Google it? It doesn't hold water.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the point.
My point is, there is a hadith written in English. We all read it. Now you're telling us that it is wrong. And my point is, these hadiths
The hadith itself, it's not wrong. The translation of one word in it is wrong.
And my question is, who did the translation?
You tell me. You read it.
Raskilo, give me 1 second. Raskilo, give me 1 second. trade. How did you determine that particular word was wrong?
Can you ask again? Sorry, I didn't get it.
You said only one word was wrong in that translation, right? How did you determine that?
Because the word choke doesn't exist in the hadith. You guys were thinking that he choked him, and the lady in the picture in the video, her hand choked him with the neck. This does not exist in the hadith. What's said in the hadith, dhamma, means hugged. So when you are reading a translation, please verify the translator. That's number one. Can I give you another example? It's from the Quran, to be honest. So you would know how rich the language of Arabic is. There is a description I was facing with my ex-wife because she's foreigner, okay, and she doesn't speak Arabic. There's a description from God about the wife, okay? God said, He created for you from yourselves a soulmate to be your home. Now, the word home, okay? This in the Arabic, it said taskunu ilayha, okay? It's taskunu, the word taskunu. Unfortunately, there is no
What is the difference between bait and ilayha?
Ilayha to her, bait means home, but I didn't say, it doesn't say bait in the Quran.
Yawwa. And then if I say bait in Arabic, in English, what is that? Is it not home?
You mean bait in Arabic, the word itself?
What is the meaning of bait?
Bait means home or house, not home.
Yeah, exactly. And the Quranic verse you quote, and you say it's talk about home. Why does it say home? Why does it say bait in the verse?
My friend, I just, if you listen.
You quoted a Quranic verse now and you lied to the people. Listen to me.
What does it mean? لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا. What does it mean? لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا. Translate.
My brother, which translation do you want? Which translation do you want for me to read for you?
No, I don't want you to read for me. I want you to translate.
Now you are making false. You are false translation. You are making wrong translation to the people. You want to deceive them, right?
Do you read Arabic?
You're asking me. I'm the one who asked you the meaning of bait. Now you're asking me if I read Arabic.
There is no word in the bait where I said. I didn't say in the Quran that the sentence was
but you translated as you say home. Am I the one who say home, or you are the one who say home?
Who bait? I didn't say bait. I didn't say whom. I said
in your translation you said there is a verse that say a man blah 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 home.
Bro,
and I
cannot communicate when you're cutting me off. Either you speak or I speak.
Because you keep lying to the people.
Then when I finish, tell me I'm lying.
Are you Arabian?
I am Arab. I'm Jordanian.
Jordanian?
Yes.
From which city?
Can I finish now?
From which city?
I'm from Salt, if you know Salt.
My brother, you keep lying. You keep lying again and again.
Why?
That's not the accent of Jordania. You keep lying to the people. Why are you lying to the people?
That is not what? Again?
This is not the accent of Jordania.
What's
let
an
him
accent?
lie. If he likes to lie, let him lie. Who
Because
believe,
he keep
let
lying.
him believe.
He keep lying. I will not allow him to keep lying to the people. What he's doing,
My
he's doing
friend,
taqiyya.
when I finish, you tell me what I lied about.
You are
and then
doing
you prove that
taqiyya.
I'm
You
liar,
are doing
okay?
taqiyya, my brother. You are doing taqiyya. Stop doing taqiyya. Taqiyya simply means you can lie and deceive people and defend Islam. That is taqiyya. That is what you are doing.
First time I hear this word, to be honest.
Taqiyya. Go, everybody. Let me write
I
it.
know a taqwa, but I don't know a taqiyya, to be honest.
Taqiyya. Let me write in the comment section.
Even me, I know what. Even me, I know what taqiyya
Do
is.
you want me? Do you want me
Even
to
me, I
continue
know what
finish my point
taqiyya
and then
is.
you talk? This is more civilized.
Sheikh, I don't think you know. Sheikh, maybe you don't know Arabic. You know. That's why he doesn't know taqiyya.
Do you know who you are talking with? Do you
That's
know who
why
you are
he
talking
doesn't
with?
know. He
شيخ
don't know
احكي معي
taqiyya.
عربي. تفضل احكي معي عربي يلا.
Listen. Do you know who you are talking with?
No.
معي
I didn't say,
عربي.
okay, so
عربي
wait.
احكي معي عربي.
So wait, trader,
I'm gonna
the word
speak to you
taqiyya.
Arabic.
Are you
Come
saying? Wait now. Are you saying taqiyya is not a word in Arabic?
No, maybe it is, but I never heard of it. I said.
You say maybe.
What do you mean maybe? What do you mean maybe? Come on, don't you know?
This guy is just wasting my time. But boy, stop. I will advise you stop lying.
Come on, guys.
Okay?
You want me to talk or not, or you just want to?
You are exposing yourself. You keep lying all over.
I don't see how I expose myself. I have no
told
proof.
her she's saying lies.
Apparently, you
and
are
I come
not a
and give
sheikh.
you reference.
Apparently, you are. Apparently, you are at the
ready for you.
You know
You
what's
said
a dasus?
the translation
If you
is
are a
wrong.
sheikh, you will know what's a dasus.
Meanwhile, you never even translated elementary school book before.
Are you a
But you
dasus?
keep talking
Are you a
English, my brother.
dasus?
You don't even speak good English. You claim
you
that you
a
speak
dasus
Arabic.
or
You don't
not?
even understand Arabic. You never even hear about Taqiyya before.
انت
Yet you
دسوس
claim you speak
ولا لا؟
Arabic.
يا حبيبي انت دسوس
You
ولا
are a
لا؟
Somali. You are from Somalia, my brother.
Sheikh.
يا حبيبي انت دسوس ولا لا؟
Stop calling me Habibi. I'm not a woman. Stop calling me Habibi. Are you a gay?
Habibi is not for a woman.
Don't
Habibti
call
is a
me
woman.
Habibi. Don't call me. Only
Habibti
my woman
is a
can call
woman.
me Habibi.
Habibi is
A
a
man
man.
don't have the right to call me Habibi. Okay?
Oh yeah. Listen, are you a dasus? يا
Okay,
حبيبي?
guys,
Don't
let it
call
go.
me. Don't ever tell me Habibi.
Sheikh.
If you
Okay?
don't like it, you can leave.
Go and tell your
Sheikh,
woman,
If you don't
your
like
sister,
it, you
or
can
your
leave.
mother Habibi,
Great.
not me. I
Or
don't like
somebody
men.
can
I
mute
like
him.
women. Okay?
Somebody
A
can
woman
mute
can
him.
call me Habibi, but a man can never call me
Let's
Habibi.
things that is okay.
Do you want me to finish or
Trade.
not?
He doesn't want that,
Guys,
so let's forget about it. But
guys,
I'm
do
sorry,
you want
Trader.
me
I
to
have a
finish or
question.
not?
I told you we should forget about that. Brother, I have a question for you.
Go on.
Are you
Yes,
ready for the question?
Sure, go on.
I just want you to educate me on this, because I still want to know how Allah created human beings, because this is very mind-blowing.
How Allah?
Yes, created
Again,
human
say, how
beings.
Allah what?
Created human beings.
Created human beings.
Correct.
Are you talking about the scientific part or about the mythological part?
I'm talking about what the Quran says.
The Quran says both. So if you're talking about the mythological part, he created Adam, first human, in heaven. And then he created Eve as a part of him, which is a rib. Sorry, a rib.
He asked you
Yes.
a simple question. How did Allah created human being? How? He said how?
Maybe
How
it's
did
simple for you, Sheikh, but it's not
How
actually
did
simple.
he-
I just said
How
mythological
did he
or
listen to the
scientific.
question? He
I'm
asked you
coming to the
simple question.
scientific.
How?
Bear
How?
with me.
H-O-W.
Bear
How?
with me. Bear with me. If you keep cutting me off, you will never learn anything, Sheikh.
You don't
Aren't
even
you?
know who you're talking with.
No, I don't, apparently.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's your problem, my brother.
Oh,
Okay?
it's not a problem for me. It sounds.
The man asked you a simple question. H-O-W. How?
That's
did
how. I
Allah
answered.
simple
I
question?
answered already. Yes, I answered. He
You
created
did not
the
answer.
first human.
How? He said
هذا
how?
من طين.
How did he created him? Did
من
he
طين.
use metal?
From
Did he
clay.
use he used what?
From clay.
Which clay?
In the Quran, he says black clay.
Black clay.
But I guess I signed
give me the
plenty.
reference.
Yeah.
Give me the reference. Give me the reference where you say black clay.
You're a sheikh, find it.
Guys, let me do my talking, please. Thank you. So you said it's black clay. So is it just Adam black clay or everybody else?
We are all from Adam, my friend.
Okay, beautiful. Now, can we read something and explain to me?
Sure.
Surah 16:4, please.
What's the name of the surah?
I wouldn't know, but I know is whenever I ask Surah 16:4, they easily read it out. So I don't know what to say.
There must be a name for it. Al-Fil,
The
Al-Baqarah,
name is
something.
An-Nahl. Listen, let me help you out.
An-Nahl.
Yeah, An-Nahl. Do you know the meaning of An-Nahl? Do you know the meaning of An-Nahl?
Verse Nahl is the bee. Go on.
The bee. Okay.
And which verse? Sorry.
16:4.
16 verse 4.
So verse number 4 you're talking about.
Yes, brother.
والأنعام خلقها لكم فيها دفء ومنافع ومنها تأكلون. He's talking about.
No. That's not what the verse says. It says,
isn't it number 4?
من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين.
Say again, sorry, which one?
He said 16 verse 4, Surah An-Nahl. It says, خلق الإنسان من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين.
خلق الإنسان من نطفة فإذا
No be
هو
lie.
خصيم. 1 minute.
Are you deaf?
No, I'm
Do you
looking
have
for
a
the
problem
verse,
with your
my friend. I'm looking for the verse because An-Nahl number 4 is
Let me
not
repeat
this one.
myself once again. خلق الإنسان من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين.
By the way, you're trying to make idgham ghunna, but it's a good try. Not bad.
Let me read it.
Let me find it. I will read it.
He created humans from a stem drop. Then
Chill. Tell me the number of it. Tell me the number of it. Number 4.
I think this guy is wasting your time.
Guys,
Yeah, number 4. Yes, number 4, brother.
Yeah. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. خلق الإنسان من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين. He created man from a nutfa, which is a semen, and he is a conflict, probably the translation. خصيم مبين, a pure conflict.
So this is also a conflict, right?
Not a conflict, not the word conflict. I think the better
Could you directly explain word for word what you read for us? Because Sheikh is here. Please,
I'm
can you
trying.
do that?
This is why I was trying to tell you that you cannot translate the Quran word for word. I was giving you an example when God spoke about his the wife.
Don't worry about the example.
Cut me off.
No. Don't worry about the example. Don't worry about the example.
Yes,
we are not worried
tell
about
us.
the example.
Tell us.
Talk about this one. This one.
Yeah. Well, let me find the actual translation from the people. To translate.
Didn't you just translate it in English just now? Who gave you that translation?
According to my knowledge, my friend, but I'm not a scholar. I'm just a simple man. I even pray 5 times a day.
Joker, did you hear that? Joker, did you hear
to
that?
understand it,
just wasting your time.
so to understand Arabic, you need to be a scholar and pray 5 times a day.
No, it is
in order to translate Quran, you need to be a scholar. Yes.
And previously, he was saying the scholars were wrong. So, which is which?
My friend, when you say scholar, are you referring to the historians or the people who study the Quran?
Brother, I'm with Sheikh now. It looks like you are exposing yourself, because I'm just asking you a very innocent question. And this, I know for a fact that it says that Allah created humans with sperm.
Yes,
or semen.
Allah created God with sperm. But the other part, which is conflict, maybe it's not the translation conflict. I'm looking for the translation in English.
Reda, do you know who is Ibn Abbas?
What part? All I've read is Allah created men with semen or sperm. That's what he says, correct?
Yeah. That's why I'm asking him. Reda, do you know who is Ibn Abbas?
Not personally, but I've heard of him, yes.
Who is Ibn Abbas?
He's one of the Sahaba.
Who is he to Muhammad?
As a relative? I don't know, to be honest. No.
He's the cousin of Muhammad. Now
well,
you
if
know.
you say so.
No, I'm telling you the fact. He's the cousin of Muhammad.
I believe you.
Do you want to research right now to see that whether he's the cousin of Muhammad?
To see what? Sorry.
Do you want to make a research right now? Ask Google who is Ibn Abbas.
No, I believe you. I believe you.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay, let me tell you. Ibn Abbas says that he had a Quran 16 verse 4. Remember, the Prophet Muhammad prayed to Allah to give Ibn Abbas the knowledge of the Quran. So Ibn Abbas is the top scholar upon all the scholars. Listen to what Ibn Abbas says. He said, he had created man. The reference here is to Ubay ibn Khalaf al-Jumai from a drop of stinking fluid.
That is wrong.
No, listen, shut up and let me read. Stop
Please
being
don't
animal.
say shut up. It doesn't fit you, Sheikh.
If you don't shut up, how can you listen to me if you don't shut up?
The same way you're cutting me off.
Do you want to hear the tafsir of Ibn Abbas?
If it's correct.
Between you and Ibn Abbas, who is more knowledgeable?
100% Ibn Abbas.
Okay, then please shut up and listen to Ibn Abbas.
Go on.
Okay.
Ibn Abbas will al-Mikbas.
Listen
correctly or not.
Ibn Abbas al-Mikbas Tanwir Ibn Abbas. Let's listen to him. The top scholar. He had created man. The reference here is to Ubay ibn Khalaf al-Jumahi. Do you know who is he?
Yes.
Okay. From a drop of stinking fluid. Yet, behold, he is an open opponent, openly arguing in favor of falsehood, saying, who will revive these bones when they rot away? What do you understand from this tafsir?
Yes, I understand. The same thing is the translation in خُلِقَ الْإِنسَانُ مِنْ نُطْفَةٍ فَإِذَا هُوَ خَصِيمٌ مُبِينٌ.
He had created
translation is
something happened. Listen. Do you know what happened?
Man from Nutfa.
Do you know what happened before this verse was revealed?
It's not stinky water. I heard you. You hear me, okay? It's mixed drops of male and female sexual discharge. That's the Nutfa.
He said S-T-I-N-K-I-N-G. Stinking.
Translate the word Nutfa. Who's more? Listen. Who's more accurate? The Quran or Ibn Abbas?
Ibn Abbas, he's the one explaining.
He's more accurate than the Quran.
You don't even understand the Quran. Before you understand the Quran, you must go to Ibn Abbas.
I ask you a simple question. Who is more believed, the Quran or Ibn Abbas?
Before you understand the Quran, you must go to Ibn Abbas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ibn Abbas knows better than the Quran.
Ibn Abbas knows the Quran more than you.
Yes, he knows more than me, definitely.
Exactly.
He that's why the Prophet. Yes.
That's why the Prophet says that for you to understand the Quran, listen to me.
Who wrote,
listen. Let me ask you. What is the meaning? What is the meaning of Alif Lam Mim?
We don't know.
Do you want to know?
Please help me. Yes.
If you want to know, you go to Ibn Abbas. Let's go and ask Ibn Abbas. Wait, hold on. Ibn Abbas, what is the meaning of
things that we don't understand?
Tafsir of Ibn Abbas, he says that Alif simply means Allah.
Really?
Lam simply means Jibreel. Thing to me, that's why I tell you, shut up. Alif means Allah.
Jibreel doesn't start with a lamb.
I ask you, what is the meaning of Alif Lam Mim? It is Alif Lam Mim.
There is no meaning to it. It's letters that God
Who told you that?
swear with it.
What
is the meaning of Kaf Haya Ain Sad?
I will take you there. That's why I started with Alif Lam Mim. I told you before you understand the Quran, you must go to Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas got the knowledge of the Quran. You can't take that from him.
Not only
you can never. Even your whole generation can never take that from Ibn Abbas. Not talking of you. Not talking of me. Both me and you, Ibn Abbas had the knowledge of the Quran more than us, more than all your sheikh, more than all your imams, more than all your imams in your country. My brother, I'm telling you the fact. So
which book are you reading from Ibn Abbas?
Respect the name of the book. Ibn Abbas.
The name of the book.
I said respect being arrogant and adamant.
My friend, just tell me which book are you reading? Ibn
I'm
Abbas
reading
wrote many.
I am reading
Well, actually, he
the
didn't
Tafsir.
write. Ibn Abbas himself, he didn't write. But
Have you ever read the Tanwir al-Mikbas?
Tanwir al-Miqbas, exactly. This
Yeah,
one
wow.
is the weakest book.
Who told you? Who told you?
It's written here.
Do you
Tafsir
want
Abdullah ibn
do you want
Abbas.
Ibn Kathir?
Tafsir Abdullah ibn Abbas.
No, no. I said Tanwir al-Mikbas. Min Tafsir Ibn Abbas.
Can I finish the
We're
sentence?
talking about the
Can you
surah
let me
at the
finish
moment,
sentence?
Yeah, I'm talking about a surah, and I gave you the
Okay.
reference for the
How
top
about
scholar.
this
He
one?
said he don't
Surah
agree.
al-Bakuri. Surah al-Bakuri, where Aisha acknowledged that she married Muhammad at the age of 6, and he fucked her at the age of 9, and stayed with her, stayed with him until the age
This in the
18.
Quran?
So yes, this is in the Quran.
No,
Surah
it is in the
al-Bakuri.
hadith. No.
Surah
Sorry,
what?
it is
Sorry?
in the hadith.
This is a
It's in the-
surah.
It's
No.
not in the Quran,
This is
my friend.
within
It's not
this
in
is
the
within
Quran.
the Quran.
Clinical.
Plus.
It is in the hadith, not Quran.
It's not
It is in the Quran.
No.
You know the
It's
Quran?
100% within the Quran.
Listen, what is in the Quran? Let me tell you what is in the Quran.
This, it is her own testimony. Are you denying the
Clinical.
words of?
Take it easy.
Are you denying the words of the wife of Muhammad? Isn't that apostasy?
Yes, we are denying the words of you.
That's considered hadith, not
My
Quran.
sister,
It's the
it is in
hadith,
the
my dear.
hadith.
I am not
It's
your
not
sister.
the
I don't
Quran.
know you.
Yeah, I'm
Respectfully, I
calling
don't know
you
you.
a sister.
So
The moment that
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but clinical.
clinical. Let them
Sister,
clinical.
for
Can
respect.
you let them finish their
Okay?
conversation before you jump in? Because you cannot
I
jump in
mean-
between their conversation. Yeah, let them finish. Go ahead, Sheikh.
Okay.
I mean, who
Yeah,
is
thank
that
you very much.
talking? Is that Joker? Who is that?
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Please let them
Alright,
finish what
alright.
they're talking about. Go ahead.
Kitab Tanwir al-Miqbas is very da'if. It's very weak.
Who said that? Who said that?
The scholars of our time.
Which scholar? A scholar of your time says that the Tafsir Tanwir al-Mikbas is weak.
المصداقية. I will read for you. لما ينسب إليه بل يتم تقييم الروايات فيما الصح. It has to be
Al-Mikbas.
authenticated.
Do you know who is
at
Tanwir
least
al-Mikbas?
in 3 Sahih
Boy, are you
books.
crazy? Are you crazy?
No, I'm not. I'm reading what
Okay, I
the
hope you
scholars
are
are saying.
Give me the name of that your scholar.
You look it up. Look about
Give me his
how
name.
well. Because
Give
you
me
can't
his
read Arabic.
name. I said, give me his name. Your modern scholar.
my
Give me
God.
his name.
Whose name?
Yeah, your modern scholar that says that Tanwir al-Mikbas is da'if.
Because you know Muhammad ibn Sa'ib al-Kalabi. Do you know him?
Where was
Do
he
you know
born?
him?
I know him.
How is he? Is he good in hadith?
No. At least, let me tell you, he's the most ignorant scholar I've ever known.
Do you
The
know
most
that he is the
ignorant.
one? Do you know that he is the one who whited the book of Tanwir al-Miqbas?
Do you know when he was born? Do you know?
He copied it
Do you know when he was born?
years after Ibn Abbas.
Okay. Do you know which year Tanwir al-Mikbas was born?
According to who?
I'm asking you.
According to who? I'm asking you
I'm
also.
asking
There is
you.
multiple dates. According to who? Which
Between Tanwir al-Mikbas and your modern scholar that you just mentioned, who is more older? Who is much older?
You know that now we are debating a book that has been written by humans, not by God.
Even the Quran was written by humans.
It's the word of
The
God. and it's
Quran was
protected by
not
God.
only written by humans.
Listen. The halves
We're talking
never
about
meet
the words
Muhammad.
in the book. It's
Halves
The
words of a
original
human,
of
not the
the
words of
original
God.
Quran was burned, so we don't even have the original copy.
Men.
What's your reference to
Reader,
this information, my dear?
Stop deceiving yourself. The Quran was written by men, just like you and I. Men who eat and shit.
The words in the Quran,
Okay?
where is it coming from?
The word is coming from Jibril.
And Jibril got it from who?
Jibril claimed that he got it from some deity. His
Claimed.
name is Allah.
Claimed. You're a sheikh and you say claimed.
I'm telling you, claimed.
Are you a believer?
Yeah.
And do you know the translation of the word
so it lacks
claimed?
evidence.
I am a believer, and I am a believer. That's why I'm telling you that the Quran is written by men.
My friend, I'm not asking about who written the Quran. There are 1,000 million actually of people who copied the Quran. I'm talking about what is in the Quran.
And I'm telling you what is
coming from.
And I'm telling you
the source of the
words. I'm telling you that it is claimed, Jibril, there is some, there is a bed.
This is why I'm saying, this is why I'm saying that you are a Jesus, my friend.
And I'm telling you, there is a human. There is a human with the wings of a bird. That is human bird.
No, that is not the description of Jibril alayhi salam.
Listen to me, listen. Jibril have a leg, right? He have a head. What? He have legs, right?
How should I know? I didn't see him.
He have legs. I'm telling you, he have legs.
How do you know?
Because Muhammad said he have legs.
If Muhammad said, show me where.
Muhammad was illiterate, was he not?
He was illiterate, yes.
Klinika, take it easy. I'm telling you,
especially when we're dealing with religion that oppresses women in their own religion.
Jibril have legs. He have hands. He have 600 wings on his right shoulder. On his left shoulder, he also have 600 wings.
I heard about this before. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Have you never been to madrasa?
Do you think in madrasa they teach us how Jibril is looking like?
That means you pay money for nothing. Since you go to madrasa, they never teach you that Jibril have 600 wings on his right shoulder and 600 wings on his left shoulder. They never told you that.
They told us how to read Arabic, my friend.
They told you the one who brought the Quran to Muhammad. They never told you about him. The one who brought the Quran to Muhammad, they never told you about him.
They told us what's relevant, that he is the king of angels.
Didn't Jibril beat up Muhammad for not being able to read? I believe I remember reading that somewhere.
We were discussing that a few moments ago, and we disproved it because the translation is actually says hugged, not choked. Just
I never said choked. I was under the impression of
the word. Something was like catching my attention that the Sheikh said that Jibril claimed it's the word of God.
Right.
He doesn't believe it's the word of God. He believes
how do you want me
it's
to
the
believe?
word of God.
How do you want me to believe in this bullshit? How do you want me to believe in this bullshit, trader?
Sorry, how do I want you to believe in what?
In this bullshit.
What bullshit? Jibril?
Yeah. No, the word that came from him.
Oh my God, you are a sheikh and you're calling the word of God bullshit.
I'm sorry.
Even bullshit is better than it. Even bullshit is better than it because bullshit you can spread it on the crops. The crops will grow.
There you go.
But this word
you're not a sheikh. You're not Muslim.
Do you know the meaning of sheikh?
Sheikh is a very religious man. Sheikh.
Who told you that? Who told you that?
We in the Arab world we call the person sheikh.
No. Let me tell you. Before your leader will come to this world, were the Arabians using the name sheikh or not?
Yes.
Okay, then what? Then I'm asking you, what is the meaning of sheikh?
I don't know. I wasn't living at that time. I'm living at this time. And at this time we call sheikh a religious man.
Sheikh. Tell me the meaning of sheikh.
A religious man.
Who told you that?
Our culture.
You keep lying. Do you want to know the meaning of sheikh?
Dude, I don't want to know.
Let me ask you something. When was the last time you went?
You're not an Arab. You cannot tell me what the mean.
You are ignorant and adamant.
When was the last time you went to Hajj?
Bro,
you don't even want to gather knowledge from me because
you are not a Muslim.
You don't even respect. You are so
a Muslim or not?
I will just allow you to be ignorant like that. Okay?
Are you a Muslim or not? For all this time, I'm trying to converse with you. I'm thinking you're a Muslim.
Do you think I'm a fool?
Oh, actually, let me ask you this, please.
Trader, that's not what sheikh means. Sheikh just means an old man. I just googled
exactly.
it.
He don't even understand what is he.
So why did you say religious man? It's not your culture that determines the meaning. It's the word, right?
Friends. I know my voice is not always valued, but I just want to be asking a quick question to clear up some things. Yeah. Do you hear my voice?
I've been calm and gentle the whole time. I think the minimum you can do is just answer one question for me. When was the last time you went to Khesh?
Who are you asking?
Sheikh.
Good question.
When was the last time you went to Khesh?
To Hajj. She means Hajj.
I lived in Saudi Arabia for 7 years, so forgive the extra kh back there, but yeah. When was the last time you went to
I
Khesh?
love it that you lived in Saudi. I just came last week from Saudi Arabia, just to let you know.
It doesn't mean nothing, bro. It's just a place. What a dumbass,
We live in the region. You don't. So don't tell us what we speak.
It's just a place, my nigga. It's just a place. Damn.
Excuse
the place
you?
has a culture and a language. We speak it. We live it.
No, the way when she says Saudi Arabia, okay, don't worry. Go ahead, Clinical. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Thank you. So
I mean, you know,
Sheikh,
the
can
the
you tell us,
receipt.
are you a Muslim?
No, I'm not. But
No, Sheikh, is he a Muslim?
I try not to judge others. I try to do better than religious persons.
So you're not
But
a Muslim.
I'm holding some suspicions.
Why should I be? Why? I'm not a fool, so I will never be.
So
I mean,
okay, now I understand why you're so furious and getting wrong translations. I thought
Trader Joe, wait. Trader Joe. Clinical wants to talk to you. So respond to her, please. Sheikh, I beg, wait small.
for me, it's just the receipts in the pudding there, baby. There's an entry and exit visa for you right there. Saudi Arabia. So, but yeah, no, my question still hasn't been answered. Sheikh, when was the last time you went to Hajj?
He's not a Muslim, sweetie. He didn't go.
He's not. Then why is he so focused on Jibril and Allah?
You ask me clinical, a trader is responding it. Why do you respond my question? The question that goes.
Why are you
He's
getting
participating,
defensive?
man. Come on.
Do you don't even know
Answer.
me? You ask me a question and you answering
Oh,
it.
Bismillah. Please answer it. When was the last time you went to Hajj?
You asked me whether I've been there before.
When was the last time you went to Hajj?
I've been there 6 years ago.
Did you do Hajj?
Please shut up. I'm speaking with
No.
That
It's
was
the
not
same
her
question.
That was not her question.
I said I've been there 6 years ago.
Did you do Hajj? She didn't ask you if you were there.
I went there for that.
For Hajj.
Well,
You made Hajj
well,
6 years
actually,
ago.
let me ask this. Translate the word Hajj for me, since I know whether or not to believe you. What is Hajj?
What is what?
Translate the word Hajj.
I should translate the word Hajj for you.
Yes. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page, talking about the same thing.
So you don't know the meaning of Hajj?
I know the meaning of Hajj, but I'm
And
not
I
giving
do.
the answer to you. So I want to know, translate the word Hajj. It's a very simple translation request if you are fluent in Arabic.
Very true.
The meaning
It's
of
a very
Hajj.
common word, actually. It's a heavily practiced word, especially in the native lands. So I want you to define the word Hajj for me real quick.
First of all, when they say Hajj, it is
Oh my God. Just translate it. I don't want a history lesson. I don't want it. Bismillah. I want you to define, just give me the translation. I don't want a history lesson. I don't want the X, Y, and Z's. I just want you to translate the word Hajj.
You see, I'm just trying to let you have full understanding. But
I don't need you to tell. I don't need that to me. I'm asking you to translate a word. I don't need you to teach me anything. I lived there for 7 years. I'm not Muslim. I'm not Muslim. But I studied.
About, Sheikh.
Yeah, I'm holding my suspicions.
Since you don't want much explanation, let me give you
I just want the translation of the word.
It simply means pilgrimage. Okay.
There you go. Thank you. Why did you take so long to answer me? Were you looking it up?
Because I'm trying to let you know a full understanding.
I don't need a full understanding when I lived there and breathed the air. I can tell you in Dahran, there's a there's a stained glass mosque in Dahran. I lived on the Persian Gulf. I
When I
literally could take
say,
a golf cart
what do you
a quarter mile
understand?
from my house.
What do you understand about pilgrimage?
See, I'm not obligated because I don't participate. However, I lived in Saudi
Arabia. You have full
I
understanding.
I
You say you don't
told you
want.
that she's not
You
a
want
Muslim,
the
so
shortest understanding.
listen. I just need your ear for a second. I know it's hard for you to let a woman complete her damn sentence, but you're picking the fight with the wrong one. So it's just time for you to listen for a couple minutes, okay? I'm going to be very clear. I'm not Islamic. I'm not Muslim. I'm okay. Are you going to interrupt me again? Is that where you're heading? You lack impulse
Let me
control.
mute myself.
You
so that you can
okay? That
flow.
would probably be best. Yes, please. Thank you. Shukran. Okay. So here's the thing. I lived in Saudi Arabia for 7 years. You literally saw my passport that has exits and entry visas to and from Saudi Arabia. I have multiples of them throughout my passport. I was there not because of work or anything, but because I had the obligation / privilege of living there for a few years to learn and understand new cultures and customs so my brain could learn some flexibility. And that's okay. But when I was there, I also learned some abhorrent things within the religion, but I also learned some very interesting things about the people. And I do happen to respect people who are Arabic. But that doesn't mean I have to necessarily respect some of the contents within the Quran, because I believe it very much oppresses women on many occasions and encourages child marriage. And I could actually cite from the Quran a couple of verses where it says they betroth children from the cradle. So when I ask you about certain things in reference to Islam, especially these surahs, and when I said Surah Al-Bakuri in referencing to Aisha, immediately went to deny it, which means you are tiptoeing around apostasy if you're not already.
May I intervene?
Of course, please.
I have to agree with him on that one because it's not mentioned in the Quran. It's in the Hadith. And to be honest, that he engaged to her when she was 6.
Yes.
He didn't wed her. Wed her means took her to bed until she was 12.
No, it said she says it was
Yes,
9.
it's in the Hadith, my dear. You can look it up.
I already have. I've reviewed this plenty of times, and it's always 9 years old. I have yet to see anything in reference to 12. I have not seen it. Even still, I'm still a 12-year-old child, regardless.
Not marry her.
Hey, look, I can't hear 2 people at one time. I cannot process 2 people at once. Trader, if you'd like to send me the surah that you're referring to, I'll happily review it. But regardless, it's still a child. A 12-year-old is still a child, and a child cannot bear or rear without doing undue harm to her body.
Sure.
And it's still a child.
1,450 years ago, things were
It doesn't
totally
matter
different.
what era. It doesn't matter what era.
Of course it does.
I am
Of course
harsh
it
with
does.
this with every
May I ask,
religion.
where are you from?
I was born in Germany.
Germany. Excellent. In
Mhm.
Germany.
I am well aware of the harm of children that was especially done in the royal families, especially the Habsburgs family. I'm very,
There you go. There you
I
go.
criticize everyone.
There
Child
you go.
marriage is
And since-
abhorrent no matter the era.
Great. And
So-
since that you are well versed in the Arab world, let's say, and you've been into Saudi Arabia 7 years ago, so you know the culture.
No,
and
I
so
lived
on.
there for 7 years. That wasn't
Yeah.
7 years ago, but I did live there for 7 years.
Yeah, I understood. And so you are. It's fair to say that you know the culture.
Yes.
You have mixed with the people, and you know how they speak, how they behave, and so on
Yes.
and so forth. Yeah. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if you were taken by time by 450 years ago, and
Mhm.
let's say you were wearing the clothes that you're wearing now.
Oh, I'd be beheaded right then. I already know the
There
culture.
you go.
You know,
There you go,
I
sweetie.
am very well aware.
Every era of the time is different. Back then, just to let you know, for example, alcohol, wine, it's not allowed in Islam, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. But did you know that in the Quran itself, it doesn't say don't drink wine.
Right, you're correct.
So the reason for that is that drinking wine and alcohol
brother,
back then,
what she asked you
1,450
got
years ago,
nothing to do
was
with
considered
wine.
as
She asked
manhood,
about,
you know?
Please
she's
be quiet.
talking
I
about
cannot
child
hear you
marriage.
and Trader.
Can I speak?
I cannot
It
hear
has
you
nothing
and
to
Trader
do
at the
with
same
wine.
time.
Stick to the
Yes,
topic.
Friend, I
Child
cannot hear
marriage.
you two at the same time. I
Sheikh, you're
cannot
not a Muslim.
hear,
Don't tell us. Yeah.
you
So
know,
the reason
you
that
ask him a
I
simple
cannot
question
hear
about
two people at
marriage.
once. I
Please.
cannot
No,
hear,
listen.
I cannot hear two
Okay.
people at one
Come on.
time.
Yeah,
Come on.
I
Hold
said that
your question.
you ask him
Hold,
about
I wasn't
marriage.
talking
He's
to you
now
at that
giving
time,
reference
Sheikh.
about
Sheikh,
drinking alcohol.
Jake,
What
I
has
was
that
not
got to do
talking
with
to you
that?
at the time. I need you to
He's
put
not
yourself
talking
on
to
mute.
you.
Mute yourself for a little bit. Hold your
The
question,
same.
write it down. I do not care. I will get to you in a minute. I'm literally, you have interrupted Trader and myself. I'm holding back some words in Arabic,
Right.
actually, at the moment.
All right. So
Trader, I
the
apologize for
reason,
that interruption. Please continue. I'm
yeah,
trying to hear you out.
the reason that the alcohol came on stages to be forbidden on stages, part of the stage was in the Quran, وَلَا تَقْرَبُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَأَنْتُمْ سُكَارَى, which translates to don't pray when you are drunk. Didn't say
Right.
don't drink. Yeah. So the reason for that, because back then, at that time, 1,450 years ago, having alcohol or drinking and so on was considered as manhood and
Right.
a place and prestige in the society.
Right,
So they
because
cannot
alcohol was
forbid
very
it just-
expensive back then.
Yeah. So they cannot forbid it just like that, you know. And
Mhm.
as time went by, the Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Muhammad, he said that ما أسكر قليله فكثيره حرام, which translates to what makes you drunk from plenty, little of it is haram. So that
Yeah.
means that then they translated
And
that, you know what?
haram, forgive me, I just want to make sure we're all talking about the same
Yeah.
thing. It's only Arabic conversation.
Haram
Haram is
forbidden,
pretty much
yes.
the equivalent of sin or not good.
Forbidden,
correct?
yeah,
Yeah,
forbidden.
forbidden.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's how the alcohol came. The same way of, as you said, the marriage age was at 1,450 years ago, was totally different from the time that we are living now, or even a few hundred years back then. So everything
Sure.
progresses. So you cannot, as you said, back in Germany and in the Scandinavian, even the British Empire, they were marrying girls less than 9 years old. And
Sure, and I've already conceded that, but I'm still harsh.
So why you're holding
I
it
still
against
do
me?
not condone that.
Allow me to come in.
Sheikh, are you again interrupting Trader and myself?
you
for
got
the
to allow
fifth
me
and
to
sixth
come
time?
in because
You
he made a
can
claim
wait.
right now.
Bismillah, Bismillah, you can wait. Goodness gracious, you are making me
You want
revert
me
to
to wait
Arabic when I speak
1
German
hour?
is my native tongue.
Wait,
Good
do you want me
grief.
to wait 1 hour
You
so that
can
you can lie
wait.
to people?
Bismillah, Bismillah, you can wait. You can wait. Thank
Go
you.
on, go on.
Shukran, shukran. La la la. Bismillah, you can wait. You can abide your time.
It's actually Bismillah with a sin, not with a sheen.
You're right. My apologies. It's been a
Doing
while.
it, yeah.
I'm at least trying here to.
Absolutely. You probably know more than him anyway.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. But I'm so out of practice. I do need a practice partner. But anyway. So, but no, I criticize.
Probably know more than Dia.
I love it when men seem to think that it's okay to just talk over women and people in a circle. It just warms my heart to this very sarcastic soul. Anyway, so I forgot what I was even going to say.
Talking about the age thing.
Yeah, no, I condemn all eras and all periods because I actually am getting my master's in clinical counseling. So I don't care what culture, what time period. I know some people give people a little bit more grace because of religious exclusions or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Being that I literally work around people who have been through traumatic events like child SA. I'm very passionate about that topic. So I do bring it up as a point of contingency because I do condemn it. Does that make sense?
I couldn't agree more, to be honest. In this time and age, I'm not defending it at all. And I don't think it's proper at all. You want to hear something crazy, actually? I don't think actually women in their 20s are illegitimate to get married these days.
You know, you and I can agree on that because clinically we say that the brain is not fully developed for men or women until the ages of 25 to 28. Women usually lean more on the 25 side, while men usually lean around the 28 side. So, and then you of course got environmental factors and such.
Sadly, the reason I choose this is because of the culture that we're living in these days. I mean, the exposure for the girls with the Instagram and the social media, the perfect in view, and glorifying being, with all due respect, a prostitute online. It's something that girls are looking up to. Sorry. And it's a little bit difficult to maintain a wife when
yeah. But Ali also says that I
just
but
listen to me real quick.
You can't just hang me
wait. Hold on.
Place when I have a lot to say. You keep talking, the guy keep lying to you. You allow him to lie to you, and you want me to keep quiet, and that upsets me.
I don't understand where is the lies. He keeps saying
you know
lies,
he said
lies.
that he said that
Do me a
back in the
favor.
days,
Do me a favor. Can you get a pen and paper? I know you have a hard time listening and all you want to do is talk and you want to interact. I received that you want to interact.
Yeah,
but as of right now, all I've asked is for you to go get a pen and paper and write down what you have to say, and we will get to you shortly.
How many more minutes? How many more hours?
I don't know. Maybe they want 2 hours or 3 hours. I don't know. You keep talking, you keep lying. Keep talking, he keep lying, he keep lying to
Why?
you.
What do we have to gain by lying here?
How many more hours?
Since you would accuse me of lying, what do I have to gain by lying about anything right now? What do I have to gain?
The guy, the trader keep lying to you, and you keep
no,
on saying,
actually, he's not. Actually, no, he's not. And I don't think Trader has anything to gain by lying to me in the first place.
Well, the Quran says there's nothing new under the sun. So whatever is accepted today is also accepted yesterday.
Exactly.
So what the hell are you talking about?
Exactly.
Clinical. Your Muhammad claimed to
It's not my Muhammad.
Your-
I
your-
do not acknowledge him as a prophet. I
Listen.
don't believe.
But clinical,
I
you
don't-
are being
I do
hypocrite.
not believe in
Hold
God.
on a second.
I do not believe.
Hold on.
No,
We're having
wait.
an intellectual.
Since you want to say my Muhammad, he is not my Muhammad
I'm-
because
I'm-
I do not believe in Muhammad.
Okay,
He is
okay.
not
We
my
are not
prophet.
saying we
I
are not
do
literally
believe
saying
in the
you.
words of the
Oh,
Quran,
please.
and I do not condone the words of Allah. That
Okay.
is not my
He's not a
business.
Muslim,
I am
guys.
not Muslim.
Okay, we are not
I am
saying
not Islamic. So don't
we-
look at me and say my Muhammad. He is not my Muhammad. He is not my
yeah,
prophet.
yeah,
He is
yeah,
not
yeah.
the surahs and the hadiths. I just read for funsies. It's a hobby.
Listen, I'm not saying
Okay.
you. I'm talking about to Muslims. If you're not a Muslim,
Well,
you're
you
excluded.
looked at me and said, Clement, cool,
Uh,
you're Muhammad.
Okay,
So
let's
before you
let's
try
leave
to
it
play
there.
that, don't
Let's move
gaslight me.
forward.
Sorry, original.
Let's
Just say
move
sorry.
forward. Let's move forward. What we are saying is that Muhammad claimed to be the best of the best. He claimed to be the most righteous among the people. So he should have known better. Listen, he should have known better. If an ordinary it's so
I'm sorry,
funny.
who should
It's
have
so
known better?
funny.
Just clarifying. Just
Hold on,
clarifying.
hold on.
I'm
It's
trying to clarify. I'm
Let's-
trying to
Let me know
clarify.
when I can answer, huh?
Clinical. I
You should have known better.
said
Allow him
Muhammad.
to
Listen.
finish.
I said Muhammad should have known better because he claimed to
Muhammad.
be he claimed to be somebody who was chosen by a God. He claimed to be among the best of people. His morality should have been much more universally supreme or better than any ordinary human being, rather than coming here to justify and they give excuses, and then do all these false equivalence. Oh, some picnic or somebody, a king did it, somebody did this, somebody did that. You're just running away from the same nonsense of pedophilia. Listen, the same way we experience day today is the same way we experienced night yesterday, 2,000 years ago. So for Muhammad has no excuse, let alone if he was even hearing from a God. If you're hearing from a God, you should set good examples to society. You shouldn't go essaying children and sleeping with them at 9 years. 9 years. That is pedophilia. Let's call it as it is. Muhammad did wrong, and it's wrong yesterday, and it's wrong today too. Period.
Okay.
Let me add
I'm
something.
so sorry.
I think
I'm so sorry.
I think he didn't hear what
Excuse
we
me,
were
excuse me,
discussing,
trader,
right,
trader, please excuse me. I'm gonna come down right now. I'm gonna come down right now. I just want to clarify a few things. Okay.
Go on.
Sheikh, I believe he is not Muslim. He doesn't practice Islam
not.
anymore. Okay. Trader is a Muslim. And another thing, there's no room for homophobia here, misogyny. We don't condone pedophilia. Trader,
Exactly.
earlier I heard you say some
I'm sorry,
misogynistic
but I
things
have to
about
disagree
women.
with you on
I did not
something.
like that. I did not like that.
What
Let's
you
be
didn't
mindful
like,
of what
sorry?
we say. Trader, I did not. There were a few comments that you have made about women that I did not like. It was very misogynistic. So please, let's be mindful about the things that we say. We respect women on this platform. Okay.
Such
You don't
as
do homophobia.
What did I say?
Okay.
What did I
Trader,
say?
just
I heard you.
acknowledge at
I
this
heard. I
point.
heard women. I heard women and prostitutes in the same sentence.
Oh no,
Okay.
I said with all due respect, because there's not other word. The girls these days are looking onto prostitutes, looking up for prostitutes. That's what I said.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Why do you have to say
Oh my-
that? Why do you have to say that, trader?
Why? What? Sorry.
Like why exactly? Like why are you saying that? Why do you? Okay.
Because
you
this is the fact of what we're
okay.
living.
You
I
correcting
mean, look at
yourself.
social
It just made it
media.
even worse. Like
They're
why?
glorifying.
Why do you think that's okay?
For example,
are prostitutes?
do you like
Are
the
prostitutes
movie?
not women?
Sorry.
I mean, are prostitutes not
There's a
human?
movie. There's a movie called Pretty Woman. Do you like it?
You know.
You see,
Okay.
you see,
You know.
Do you like that
There are
movie?
both male and female
Do you like
prostitutes,
that
right?
movie or not?
Exactly.
okay.
Trader,
So,
trader,
like
can
I
you
said,
acknowledge that Smack's
so like
work
I
is
said, please let's be mindful of what we say on this platform.
I just
Thank you.
said
Exactly.
with
Don't
all
be
due
surprised,
respect.
Olu. He's an
and
Abdul, so he got no
it's so
respect for women.
easy. It's so easy for trader to to talk disparaging things about prostitutes and women, but he
because their culture.
cannot be so bold and say such things about Muhammad, who slept with a
Exactly.
9-year-old.
Origin.
This just
I'm
tells you
coming
your
to
morality.
Don't
Their
worry.
culture
This
and their
just
religion
tells you your
condones that type
morality.
of
You
I'm
are
coming
cuckoo
back
in
to
the
you.
head.
Don't worry. I'm
You
just
are
gonna ask you.
cuckoo.
Did you hear the
their
conversation
culture
between me
Listen,
and
and their
I've heard the
religion
conversation, and
condones
I
that
say very
behavior.
well, your
Do you
Muhammad
want?
is a pedo, and if he was to be alive today, he deserved to be in jail.
Right.
You have
I'm
to
gonna
be in
come
jail
down
for
now,
what?
but last thing that I have to say is the culture and the religion condones that type of behavior. So, trader, please let's be mindful of what we say here. Okay.
And by the way,
Thank you.
All
hey,
I'm
right.
coming down.
Olu, I
All
just want to
right.
say hi
Please,
to the sweetheart.
Hey, clinical.
trader, I wanted to try and see if we could like reset the conversation. So, trader, I wanted to ask you, do you think sheikhs should be collecting like offering or like money, something like that?
For what?
So sheikhs don't usually receive any kind of offering, imams, all these people, they don't receive like any kind of like payments for like I guess donations towards like the house of God or to God. Do they do that?
In exchange to what, my friend? I don't understand.
Sheikh, it be like saying you go give her maladumo because you know they hear my own. No. Hey, wow.
There is a hadith. There is a hadith where Muhammad says that people should pay for consultation, and anytime they go to war, the unalive people, they take their properties, they take their woman. Muhammad will take to the first one that goes to Muhammad is for Allah. Listen to me, hold on. The first one will go to Muhammad and he claims it is for Allah. The second one will go to Muhammad and his family. And the rest of the Mujahideen will take the last.
Take what
Anytime-
exactly? Money? You were talking about money?
The war booty.
The what, sorry?
The booty of war.
The body of war.
Anytime they go, after they
The
conquer
loot of war.
The loots of war. Okay. The first one goes to Muhammad and then to his family and then to God.
The first
That's what you
one
say?
go to him, the second one go to him, and the third one go to the rest of the people.
Great. Can you show me the reference?
Let me show
Where
you
you
the
got this
reference.
information from?
Let me show you. I hope you not say the translation is wrong because I know you.
No, just tell me what
Yeah,
it is.
show him the warlord, the warmonger who used to, unalive people and take people's, play people for bounties and all that.